Welcome to Coach Hayes Football Live. He can talk about anything from high school to the pros. This guy knows the game, so you better not be half-stepping.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is going to agree with me before they agree with you.
Strap in, because Coach Hayes is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain. Go ahead and right here, right now.
Subscribe now and check out CoachHayesFootball.com.
What's up, everybody? We back in the building for another great episode of the Coach Me Coach podcast here with Coach Hayes. We're talking about Buffaloes, the Colorado Buffaloes, huh? Colorado Buffaloes walking through this thing, man, 1-1. Gonna make it happen. We're gonna see what's going on. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. They're gonna produce in the building. Bam! There it is right there. Thumbs up in the building. Larry, how you gonna beat the coach to his own show? Come on, Larry. Easy. I do that to let y'all kind of get in just a little bit. Y'all be killing old coach. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for coming through today, and I thank y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this deal. Will the Colorado Buffaloes name Ryan Staub as QB1 versus Houston? Huh? Some people have some things to say on here. Wow, Prime don't play the radio. I just read this is fake news. Maybe fake news. I don't know. I saw the press conference. We'll talk about it. During the September 25, 2025 press conference, Deion coach Ryan Sanders addressed reports about the University of Colorado starting quarterback by criticizing the media practice of prioritizing being first over being accurate. He accused reporters of seeking to be first with the story rather than ensuring their information was correct. And guess what? He has done that today. I saw it in the press conference today. I've been wanting to say that as well. You know, in today's society, unfortunately, with the clicks and likes, you don't have to be right. You just got to be first. And it's up to you to decide as the consumer of this information, is it real or not? So it's very hard unless you go to maybe some of these major media outlets that probably have a lot to lose by doing this. And even those do the same thing, to be honest. I mean, there's no retraction. There's nobody coming back saying, hey, we jacked this up. We're sorry. This, that, and the third. So to your point, outsider, you're 1,000% right. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about sneezing. I got allergic to that bull crap. Val C says clickbait. Why would it be clickbait? Hey, we're going to talk about it because here's how I look at it. At the end of the game, you swear to God, Ryan Staub was the man on the mountain. Huh? He was going to be called into that mountain over the back of Folsom Field. So we're going to definitely get into it and talk about it. And I'm going to dive into this in a second. Anything's everything. Coach, I hate to see you lose that eyebrow. Rumor has it Shedeur is going to be starting in about 3 weeks. I heard a rumor of some people in the media talking about it today. I also heard rumors he's going to be traded. Again, this perfect segue. People just want to be first. That don't mean they want to be right. So who knows? In today's society, we got to wait until it happens. I don't know anything, but it is what it is. L&V, come on, coach losing an eyebrow. You're supposed to fight for me, L&V. You're supposed to fight for me. Huh? Let me see here. Larry says somebody go get old school. I don't know what old school is, man. I hope he's still out here in these streets, man. Drinking still reserved 211s. I don't know where you're brushing that one tooth he got. Year 3, week 3, no identity. Ooh, that's tough. Clint, I'd love to have you call in. You mean year 3 and still doesn't know how to cook? God dang, y'all tough, man. Amanda in the building. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Drew, Deion talking about both sides of his mouth. But y'all are tough over here in these streets. Brother J. Blade, what's up? Sad, bro. Let me go ahead and get into this thing. First, I talked about, or I heard Coach Prime's press conference, and I did agree with him on the part about the reporters. 1,000% I agree with him about today's media, rather. That most people, I won't say all because I can't speak for everybody, but most people want to be first instead of right. You have to be first to market around here. Don't have to be right. Just hurry up and say something. Just type something. Just get it so people can click it and click it and click it and click it. You understand? You don't lose points for being wrong. You lose points for not being out there first. And that's what it is. So to that point, he's 100% correct. Hey, Luetta, how you doing today? His press conference was very interesting in my opinion. He said he saw some things in Ryan Staub that he wasn't shocked about, but we were, because we don't see it every day. And I think that is a fair statement from a coach. I think, in my opinion, there's a lot that goes into today's players and starters. And I know Coach Prime is not your typical coach, right? But money plays a part in this deal too, right? You spend a lot of money on these players, millions of dollars in their NIL deals and so forth. And that plays a big part. But I still, right now, currently, I'm still not understanding, and maybe it's because I look at this through a different lens. I am proud of Ryan Staub and what he did, but I still don't believe what Ryan Staub did warrants Kaden Salter to be number 2. Now, would that have moved him up over Juju Lewis? Possibly so. Why? Because Juju Lewis is a youngster. He's fresh out the crib. You understand what I'm saying? His first college game, threw a good pass on that rollout. Not a bad pass at all. And I did a good, bad, and ugly film review on it. Go check it out. It's out right now. As we speak, you can definitely check it out. But for Kaden Salter to be, quote unquote, number 2, I think it's kind of absurd. That's just my opinion, looking at it from a coach's lens. As I look at this game and I look at Kaden Salter has done what you want to have happen as a coach. He's protected the rock, has not turned it over. Let me pull up his box scores. Okay. He went out there against Georgia Tech. He was 17 of 28, 159 and a touchdown, no interceptions. Okay. Now, what's interesting to me, now that's week 1 against Georgia Tech, but how easily people forget, that the defense gave up 320 yards rushing. And I understand. I keep saying this. I know it goes the head coach and the quarterback. We clearly saw that after the game. Who did they interview? The head coach and Ryan Staub. That's it. The head coach and Ryan Staub. That's what's going to happen. But if you look at that, in that game, he was 60%. Right? That was his breakdown, 60%. You take him to week 2 against Delaware. I want y'all just to hear this on the surface level. Kaden Salter was 13 of 16, 102 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, no passing touchdown. That's 81%. And actually, one of those balls hit the dude square in the hands. Would have been higher, but we call it for what it is. 81%. If you average those two out, you're probably at about 70, 71%, somewhere in there. And if you go look at Ryan Staub, he was 7 of 10, 70%, 159 and 2 touchdowns. Great job. But we got to take into account, y'all, it was Delaware. And we still have to remember the defense against Delaware gave up 312 yards passing, 84 rushing, 312 yards, 400 of total offense against Delaware. I guess what I'm trying to understand, and I know this is hard for me, and sometimes people are like, oh, let fans be fans. A63, what's up, baby? Quinlito, what's happening? Beloved Sandworm, what's going on? I know it's the new toy. It looks a certain way. But there's also a reason why Coach Prime felt like he had to go get a Kaden Salter. There was also a reason. And I understand why he went and got Juju Lewis, right? The future of the program, a youngster, I'll get it. And at no time, let's call a spade, was Ryan Staub mentioned in this equation. Now, that doesn't mean Ryan Staub couldn't come and do what he did. He played well. He did. I mean, he threw with confidence, played with confidence, been in the system. I get it. But I don't know if Ryan Staub is the answer for Colorado. And again, I'm not trying to diminish anything that Ryan Staub did in that game. But I don't know if he's the answer for Colorado. I still think your best choice right now is Kaden Salter until he does something that puts the team in harm's way. Ryan Staub cannot run like Kaden Salter can. He can't. He made some good down the field throws. He threw it with confidence. I'm not mad at that whatsoever. But to Coach Prom's point, he said he wanted 2 series per quarterback. Kaden Salter had his 2 series. Takes him down there. Everybody, Kaden Salter needs to run. But damn it, he ran. He surely did run. He ran for a touchdown. That what y'all wanted? That's what he gave you. His second drive takes them down. They score a field goal, right? Okay. He comes out the game. He doesn't get back in the game until early in the fourth, maybe 10 minutes, 11 minutes in the fourth quarter. Juju Lewis comes in and does exactly what is anticipated or expected out of a true freshman, 17-year-old cat. He didn't hurt you either, but he looked young, looked indecisive. Ryan Staub, been around. Was he a redshirt sophomore? So this is his 3rd year in the program. But I still don't think he's the answer as of right now. I do think this puts unwanted pressure on a young man that's trying to make it to the NFL. And I'm getting a Cavassier smoke feel out of this. I know y'all don't follow me. Oh, you're a hater. No, I'm not hating. I'm getting a thing of, hey, come here. You got this. Here you go. And you haven't done anything wrong, but we need you to get your opportunity. And coach, I just need opportunity. I'm trying to go to the league. And one thing about fans, they can be great, and they can be terrible because they're just going whichever way the wind blows. Here's another situation as I think about this. Part of being a quarterback is confidence, keeping the confidence. And again, how easily people forget. In week 1, you wanted Kaden Salter to come in and play Superman. But if anybody else, you know what people would say? Well, it was just week 1. And the young man came and he played. The defense gave up 400-some yards against Georgia Tech. It was a close game. It wasn't a blowout, anything. I'm just trying to get an understanding here through the eyes of even the media. We look at this game and we think it's a lot easier than it is. We think it's Madden or NCAA college football game, video game, and it's not. You have to stack confidence, right? And here's one thing I always say. The guy that comes in second, he's got nothing to lose. Nothing. His back is against the wall. He's got nothing to lose. But when all eyes are on you and now you're the man, oh, how it feel different. I'll give you an example. Since y'all like to bring up Miami all the time, I don't like to do it, but y'all already in the chat. Here we go. Just to let y'all know, I try not to bring this up. Look, at Coach Hayes, same with Carson Beck. Okay, fine. Since you open the door, I'll walk through it. We had a young man at our school named Tyler Van Dyke. He came in for De'Aaron King. It looked like the world beater. When it was his turn to shine, Boy, that light got real bright, real fast, real quick. I don't believe that Ryan Staub is necessarily the answer. I'm not saying he's going to hurt this team, but in order to win big games, you have to have a couple of things, and I don't know if Ryan Staub possesses that. And to call this the three-headed monster or the quarterback controversy, or will Ryan Staub go in and be the starter against Houston? I truly don't believe Colorado coaching staff will do that to a Kaden Salter who really has done nothing wrong. People talking about, oh, look how he look on the sideline. Come on, man. When he threw it, Kaden Salter was over there congratulating him. But he might be confused. He know, like, look, bro, my time is limited. My clock is clicking. I came here for one reason, to try to make it to the league. I went through the spring. I went through the summer. Went to the Big 12 media days, did all that good stuff you wanted me to do. I go out here and throw 60% in a touchdown against a tough ranked opponent in Georgia Tech. I come in here against Delaware, take you on the first drive, give you a touchdown. Y'all want me to run it? Let's run it. Take it around the end, dive in the end zone, hit the pylon. Second drive, go down, we kind of stall out, kick a field goal. We up 10-0. And I don't get back in the game until the 11th minute. Hell, if that's not a reason to be confused, then I don't know what is. I'm just calling it what it is. And that's how I look at it. After the game, Salter cannot throw a deep ball. His long game is trash. And see, this right here, shout out to after the game. This right here is exactly what I be talking about. How quick y'all to call players trash. And y'all be the same one talking about Salter for the Heisman. Salter for the Heisman. I don't know. I just get lost sometimes. And I be trying to think as fans. And like I said, I know I look at it from a different lens. But sometimes I just wonder, like, how can you be fans of a program and it's like Pac said, America eat his babies, boy. Y'all turn on people quick. 13 for 16 for 102. 102 yards in 2 drives. 2 drives. 2 drives. Ryan Staub was 7 for 10 for 157. A blown coverage for 71 of those yards, and I think the other one was like 40-something. I'm just saying, bro. Y'all tough sledding, bro. If all y'all thought Juju Lewis was going to come out here and be a world beater, I'm not saying he's not going to be good one day. I'm not saying he's not going to be great. But you know how hard it is to come in as a true freshman and just be like, I got it? That's what you call an anomaly. It's a one-off. It don't happen all day, every day. I know y'all thinking the video game, oh, I'm going to put this cat in here because he got a 99 speed and a 88 accuracy and all this stuff. Salter averaged a 3.3 and a 2.8 rushing yards. Unacceptable. Okay, Gennaro, you got it. Shout out to you, dog. You got your name called for the night, so I hope you feel good. Now go wash them stiff socks up under your bed. And get out your mama's basement. I'm just thinking about a young man, 13 for 16. Boy, God forbid. And I'm gonna take the low hanging fruit. God forbid if y'all did that at number 2. Oh my God. Boy, it would have been collusion. It would have been collusion. Huh? If he was at Cleveland, was 13 for 16 on his first drive, and they kicked he scored a touchdown, And on the second drive, he kicked the field goal. And then guess what they do? Then they put Kenny Pickett in. I know he's no longer there, but they put Kenny Pickett in. Kind of crap the bed. Then they put in Dylan Gabriel. Y'all will be like, it's collusion. They're racist. Y'all people crazy. Love y'all, though. I appreciate y'all. 129 in the building and climbing. Y'all do me a favor. I got a guest on tonight. I think they can really bring a different perspective to this because I look at things a certain way. I want to be challenged tonight. This is not a kitchen episode, but I want to be challenged. I want to be put to the test. Somebody give me a number 2 pencil because they testing me. I feel like I'm taking the SAT. Shout out to Genario. He failed the PSAT. He probably failed the HSCT, high school competency test. You just got to be alive and breathing. Have a pulse to pass that. But y'all clap it up. But my dog really flawed in the building.
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can. For some reason, I feel like I just want to sing. Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Wish I could dress up. Hey, you bring the ball, I bring the boobs. Here we are.
This is the ball and boob segment. Brought to you by Manscaped. I don't know what y'all do over there. Manscaped and Maybelline. How about that?
I love it. I probably am leaning further on this the same way you are, but a little bit further on this is absolutely ridiculous.
Shout out to the furry Mike. I just want to say shout out to the furry Mike and the pink cheetahs. I'm gonna take a sip off of that.
So I didn't watch what you said at the beginning of this because I'm booked and busy right now. So this is my 4th show of the day. So for those people who are wondering, I just want to let you know, like I've done 4 shows today. Okay. I'm here and I'm present and I am out of energy to give on BS. That's kind of where I'm at. Leaning further. Please do. I did something I usually don't do. And I listened to Coach Prime's press conference today.
Okay.
And on my sticky note, they asked Coach Prime, do you have a solidified QB? Would you want to have a solidified QB? You have a solidified, whatever the question was. And my man said, who has a solidified QB? Name some teams. Excuse me? Excuse me. Bro, you're the only team that doesn't have a solidified QB. So what are we talking about? Like, these are the things where I'm like, when I try to give you grace and when I say certain things, everyone is like, oh my God. I'm like, you guys, let's focus here for a second. Think about every college team you watch play in college football right now. Everyone has a solidified QB right now. So what are we saying?
Let's take it down a notch to high school.
They have a solidified QB. And this is what grinded my gears. Who has a solidified QB? What does that mean? He said, what does that mean? So you're telling me, okay, let's level set. So you're telling me you have gold jacket coaching, 97 years of experience in the thing. You have all of this history, right? You're the best football player ever. I won't even argue that. You have all of these things, but you now don't know what a solidified QB means? Excuse me? You make $10 million a year. You damn sure don't know how to manage a clock, but that's a different conversation. But you don't know what a solidified QB is? Come on, bro. Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Don't play with me. Like, Oh, it gets better.
Talk to me.
Coach, they asked him, is there a possibility of 3 quarterbacks playing this game? You know what he said? I'm not going to play musical chairs. Why would I do that in a game?
You literally did that. Last game.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I don't mind if you want to go out there and do this thing, because I need Colorado to win this game against Houston. I need Colorado to focus and win the game against Houston. And I'll be honest with you. You know me. I don't care if the quarterback is Jordan Seaton. I don't care. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't care if it's QB7. I don't care. I just need you to win the game. But what I don't need you to do is lie to me and make me try to look like the idiot and make the people who are asking you questions try to sound like idiots when you put us here. This is your fault. This is your fault. That's why we're here. Like, what are you doing?
So
and now you tell me you're going to, and then stop? Listen, that's why I said it better work and they better win. Because
I don't believe Staub is starting. I believe Kaden Salter is going to start. And I still think it's Kaden Salter's job to lose. What I think Staub has done, he has jumped over Juju Lewis right now, which is fine. That's okay. I'm not surprised. That's okay. Juju Lewis, is considered right now the quarterback in waiting, but there's a learning curve, and that's okay.
Totally fine.
I'm okay with that.
Totally fine.
But to your point, and I guess I'm getting soft, but I tried to stay away from that solidified question but we're here now, so we're in the water. You got to get wet. And I think the problem is, I know I'm talking really slow because I want to be careful. And I don't want to sound like I'm bashing, but like you said, don't play with us, dog. We're not like just simply say, hey man, we're going to keep that in house. I'll let y'all know Thursday's presser or whatever.
That's it.
Where we come out with it and be done with it. But when you try to flip it and change it and create that, you literally have challenged our intellect of this game, even from a basic fan perspective. Right.
Because what are you saying? And this is what
I'm gonna say that if I was the reporter, this is why I can't go in that room. Because I would have flipped it back when he said, well, what's a solidified quarterback? The same way you were the solidified cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys.
Forget that. The same way Shedeur Sanders was a solidified quarterback all year.
Damn, that's even better.
What are we talking about? And my thing is this with this is my issue.
Not a hatter.
This is my issue is it's okay to say, I don't know yet. It's okay to say we haven't decided, but yet you are placating us and you're trying to make us sound like we don't know what we're talking about because your ego is too big for you to say, I don't know yet. We haven't decided. We're trying different things because it's Tuesday. That's fine. It's Tuesday.
Right.
And that's my thing. He always does these things where he's like, he tries to make like at the end of the game when he says, oh, we always knew what Staub can do. We always knew if we put him out there, he was going to get the job done. So where was he at against Georgia Tech then, Coach Prime? Where was he? Where was he? Because you always knew he was going to.
Can I say this? I have to be honest. I'm not mad at that, right? I'm not really mad at that. That's coach speak. But the solidified is not coach speak.
But don't tell me. But here's the thing. Don't tell me you don't coach speak when you coach speak.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right? Because he tells it like it is. You know what I'm saying? He tells it like it is. He's going to say it. He doesn't care what anybody thinks. He doesn't see what I'm saying. You can't.
Yeah, but when coaches say I don't coach speak, that's coach speak. Like, like that's what I'm saying. So that part, I don't even mind coach speak. I mind the you try our intelligence with you ask somebody what is a solidified what is that? You the solidified head coach.
Right. Hey, like, Hayes, who's the solidified quarterback for Miami? Who's the solidified quarterback?
Tua.
What? What are you talking about? Like
Arch Manning. But I'm just saying. No, but I'm just saying.
Nobody has a solidified quarterback, so we don't even have. Texas doesn't even have a quarterback right now. Nobody has a solidified quarterback.
I just don't like, to me, and like I said, that right there, because the press conference I thought was fine until that moment.
Me too. Right? I was proud. I was like, this is good. It's Tuesday. Just answer the questions, just get them out of there, whatever. And then you say, what is solidified? What is solidified? What is solidified? What is it? What is it? What is it?
No, but here's the thing, though. But when he got asked the last question, he said, "Oh, that's a setup," and he left.
And there was a football question. What do you like? What do you like about each quarterback? What does each quarterback do well? That was actually a layup. That was
literally what they call a softball question.
That reporter actually had Coach Prime's back.
Because you could have
layup.
That's where you create the narrative, literally, for every one of those guys. Man, Kaden Salter is a veteran. He comes in. He has leadership qualities, man. Juju Lewis is young, but he has the arm. He has the ability.
Eager.
He's got some. Yeah, he's eager to learn. He's always asking questions. You know what? And if Ryan Staub, he's been here. He's a guy that's a real team guy. He had an opportunity to leave, but he wanted to be a Buffalo, and we appreciate him for that, man. And I know he can do good things. And God bless. And I'll see you guys next press conference. Thank you. Go Buffs.
And we love him to life.
And we love him. Yeah. That was the easiest.
I watched the press conference because obviously I knew at this time I was coming on tonight. And I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe he's gotten better since, I don't know, whatever. And when I listened to it, I was like, okay, oh, perfect. I'm glad somebody asked him this so we can bring it back in. We can end on a high. And he said, I'm not answering that. That's a setup. And I was like, a setup? Yeah, for you to give an easy answer.
I mean, that's like literally Wilt Chamberlain holding you up over the rim, and you just got to drop the ball in.
Yeah.
Like, that's the easiest. And like I said, look how confident I said what I said, and I don't go to no practice. I just made that up.
Because it's coach speak.
Aha, and I like it. So here's what I wanted to bring up prior to. I don't know what part you heard or what you didn't hear, but I'll go back here. I feel that Kaden Salter, and I understand every coach is going to do what they have to do in order to win. I believe that wholeheartedly. I did it. All coaches are going to do that. Well, I wouldn't say all coaches, but the large percentage of coaches will do these things. I feel that based on what Coach Prime said with the 2-2-2, meaning 2 series for each quarterback, I think it kind of backfired on him. I think that Kaden Salter came and showed what he had. Juju kind of checked the boxes of what we thought it was going to be. And then doggone Ryan Staub came in. And I give him all the credit. He maximized his opportunity. I don't think Coach thought that he was going to come in and score or move the ball as well as he did. Move it around, but not just boom, check, hit the open guy, come back, check down, the guy run it in and come back, broken coverage, boom, hit the guy. And so once that happened, it's like, oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just sit him now. Because you heard of the fans yelling name, stop, right? So now you're in a conundrum.
Yep.
So now you're stuck. So now the guy you have, kill the hot hand. Do you go back? Are you worried about this guy's feelings and ego? Again, it's Delaware. Even if Juju Lewis played and he was the only quarterback to play, I still think they win that game.
Right. And again, this is why you have to have an actual plan that makes sense. Because what he should have done is first half is Salter's half. We'll give a third quarter to somebody. We'll give the fourth quarter to somebody else because it's less time for them to make that big of a dramatic impact. But when you bring in Juju, he's a kid. He's literally a kid. He's still 17. He's a kid. He didn't look great. Okay. But then Delaware scores and now it's 10-7. And now it's an uh-oh. Now it's an uh-oh. Because what you can't do is lose the game. Now we have an even bigger problem. And so I think the next panic was, well, crap, let's just put in Staub now, because if it's bad, this is what I think he thought. If it's bad, we'll go in at halftime and we'll come back to Salters and everybody will have had their time.
Right.
And it didn't work.
And here's what I'll say. If Ryan Staub was who you thought he was, then why was he third?
That's what I've been saying. because you didn't think he was going to do that.
Right. So why was he third? So there lies. And again, I understand. Right. Every coaching decision is not going to be perfect.
Right.
What you think is going to happen doesn't play out like it does in your mind, and when you draw it out on paper,
never does.
But here's why I challenge people, and you can answer how you choose, whoever is listening. But it's between you and the man upstairs, or for some of y'all, maybe the man downstairs. But if Ryan Staub had that same performance in the fourth quarter, we wouldn't even be talking. We'd be like, oh yeah, mop up time.
Right. And that's why you do it. And that's what I tell people all the time is like, I don't know everything about football. I know a lot of things though. And what I know is when something is bad versus when something is good. Because to me, it's obvious. As soon as I saw Juju Lewis in there, I was like, this is bad. And then when they scored that touchdown, I was like, this is worst case scenario. Because now you have this freshman who is rattled because he didn't look good at all. Now this team has come back. You're supposed to be demolishing this team. You've already made your changes. Now we're kind of in a fix it, right? Like now we kind of have to figure it out. And I'm just going to say this too. Texas did something similar in the first quarter against our team that we played. In our first quarter, we kind of started blowing people out and started rolling out freshmen. And it was a little bit too soon. I mean, it was okay because the competition, But again, my point in saying this is coaches kind of try their luck sometimes. Mm-hmm. But some coaches know how to accept when it's the wrong choice and they fix it. Coach Prime doesn't want to acknowledge when it's the wrong choice. He doesn't want to acknowledge that he fixes it. He doesn't want to acknowledge that maybe the plan sounded really good in his head. It just didn't sound good in the game. And he just won't acknowledge it. He'll just lean into it and think it's the best thing ever. And then mock saying, I don't want to play musical chairs with quarterback in a game. Who does that?
You, sir. You literally just did that 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
You literally.
Like literally. So, and here's what I'll say. Staub was third because Salter was paid $569,000 NIL, and Juju was paid $1.2 million.
That's it?
So watch this. No, I got a better one for you, Mr. After the Game. Would Ryan Staub be selfish if you say, hey, coach, I ain't going back out there till you up my NIL? Because I'm better than both of them, according to you.
Period.
Because you told me on the sideline, coach, you said you believe in me. And I believe in me too, and I believe my pocket needs some money.
Yeah, and you told me you loved me in the interview. So you said you loved me. You said you knew I was capable. You said that none of this is surprising you. So therefore, I think I need about 750, 8.
Well, not really, because if he's the third string, he getting the most. The second string is getting the second most. I need to add that together. Coach. See what you can do. Call me in the morning. I just don't. What I'm just trying to say is, this is the kind of response we get for after the game. And shout out to After the Game, man. I guess it's he's always in the building. But I'm just saying, the reason Ryan Staub
and he called him Martin Luther Prime, Martin Luther Staub, up that fee.
I don't even want it. That right there bothered it. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't like it either. I don't like when people take our leaders and are so quickly to apply it to somebody else that did basically nothing against a Delaware team. But I digress.
It's not even that. It's the fact that I get what Prime was doing. It didn't hit the mark, kind of like the solidified thing. It doesn't land well.
Yeah.
But the only reason I say that, because in today's society, if Prime would have said something different, they would have had to make him apologize for that.
Yep. I agree. Yeah.
You know
I didn't like it either. I didn't like it.
If he would have called him Pope John Staub,
everybody would have risen.
Prime, you got to apologize for that, Prime. You don't. He's dead now. You got to apologize, and then Prime gonna be up here. Well, baby, I ain't mean to hurt nobody's feelings. No, I'm just saying. I get it. I'm not mad at Prime. It was off the cuff, tongue in cheek. I get it, but whatever. I don't want to be a Debbie down on it. You know what I mean? Because he had a dream, and Prime has that. It's an off sense of humor. You know what I mean? And so be it.
I don't want to get down on him because he had a dream. That is hilarious. Yeah, listen, at the end of my thing is this, and I always tell people this. My favorite part about football is there's 1,000 moving parts, right? And we can have 1,000 opinions about 1,000 moving parts. The one thing though that doesn't change is you have a quarterback and some teams like fluctuate between 1.5 because it's really never 2 fully. It's like 1.5. And right now we don't know what this is going to be. And also our coach doesn't understand that we should have a solidified QB. That is kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, what do I do with that? Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, what does that mean? It's just weird. It's just weird. So I don't know.
I'm going to say this, because here's what I want to look at. I'm looking at a kid in Kaden Salter.
Baraka Obama. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw DC. Shout out to DC. Here's what I'll say. And I did like, well, because the reporter asked Prom about the underdog. Why do you like the underdog? Right. And I thought, I believe that was a genuine answer. I really believe that.
Me too.
I really believe that is how Prime looks at the underdog. And believe it or not, Kaden Salter is the underdog. Coming to Colorado created him being an underdog. Why? Because he got to follow in the footsteps of Shador.
Right.
And because he's not Shador, right? It's no different than Kalen DeBoer following in the footsteps of Nick Saban. But somebody's got to step in those shoes. So I say all that to say, I think this for Kaden Salter, he's still a young man, not a kid, but he's definitely a young man. And he may be a little confused right now. And see, the problem is we all think at 21, 20 years old, 22, maybe, I don't know how old a young man is, maybe 22, 23, you got it all figured out. No, I don't, because Coach, I don't understand.
I don't know.
Some of y'all 50 years old right now, working harder than your supervisor, and you don't understand right now. How he always get all the praise, and I'm the one that be staying late. I come early and leave late, but the supervisor get all the credit. You think this 21-year-old kid who didn't turn the ball over, wasn't careless with the ball, blah, 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 blah. And it basically got bent. I think somebody put on, with the graphic on the screen was, he has not been in the game since 2:17 p.m. Like they actually had it down to the crazy clock.
Yeah. You know what else I hated?
2 hours he was out the game.
And you know what else I hated is up to the point before he came back in, Colorado had 0 penalties. Because you know me, I type my notes to do my reactions and whatever after the video or after the game. Up to that point, Colorado had 0 penalties. Salters comes back in the game. All of a sudden, everything, the false start, it never quite clicked. And somewhere in my mind, I want, and I'm hoping, and I don't believe it to be true, but I'm hoping it's true, and I have this all wrong, that Coach Prime has went to Salters and said, hey, you're our starter this week, okay? I want you to know you're the starter. You're still the leader of this football team, all right? Staub played well and had that conversation with him one-on-one and got it figured out. Thank you for that comment. And has him, and he's okay. And so what we're seeing, I'm hoping is just whatever it is, right? It's just whatever. It's just Prime being Prime. I'm okay with that. Because the problem is, and my video is going to release tomorrow, I say this. My problem is this. Let's just say in a world he goes with Staub, okay? And it doesn't work. Do you, like, in quarter 2, do you now go back and go, hey, Salter's like,
come save us.
Come back in. What do you do? Like, what do you?
You're not benching me because I did wrong. I think Salters will have a better understanding if you bench me because I threw 5 interceptions in these past 2 games, blah, 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 so forth and so on. I just think it's a dilemma.
Yeah, and there's a way that you can mitigate this, right? And there's a way that you can say, hey, I just want to let you know you're our guy, but we're going to try a couple of things. I just want you to let you know whatever and allow him that. But then but to not do that, and then I'm gonna say something because I've been yelling this to whoever wants to hear me. The defense has a bigger issue than this offense, but now the offense has an issue.
I said that earlier.
I didn't hear you. And now we have an offense and we have a defense that's given up like almost 500 yards the first game, 400 yards the second game. They can't stop the run to save their lives. And now we're like, oh, and by the way, now our offense has a problem.
Add this together. 463, and 396. So basically 4-4. So that's 860 yards. 860 yards.
And just I want to say this because, like I said, I've already made my Colorado video that's releasing tomorrow. Houston, up to this point, has gained 396 rushing yards up to this point in 2 games. Houston has gained basically 200 rushing yards a game. Now, you can go look at their competition and you can say, yeah, but they aren't playing anybody. I'm starting to think this defense might not be anybody too. And if that's true, it doesn't matter who they played. If you cannot stop the run, you cannot stop the run. If you don't fill the A gap, you cannot stop the run. If you can't get to the outside of the tackles, you cannot stop the run. I can go running down the field. I can't. I'm slow. My boots might weigh me down as well. But I'm just saying, like, come on.
I'll just say this. Give me a quick number. Give me a number. Hold on. Play a game. You want to play a game?
Maybe.
How many yards do you think, without looking this up, how many yards difference do you think Colorado gave up versus Delaware State? Where
I already know the number. I'm a research girl. That 10 yards.
Damn it.
I said it in my video.
She's quick.
I said it in my video. Listen, people.
Delaware State.
I said it
gave up 400. I know, but maybe they didn't see it, so I'm sorry. 409 yards to Delaware. Mm-hmm. Delaware State, HBCU, historically Black college and university. Deshaun Jackson, first year head coach. 409. To Colorado's 396 or 98, excuse me. No, 96. So what we're saying is the bigger issue is on the other side of the rock, but we created this whole facade
on the other side of the ball.
And it's not even a problem. No. We're changing a tire on the car that's inflated, but the one that's got air, the one in the back got a flat.
Yep. Can I say something? Because I feel like I'm not able to deliver this point when I have a video because people say it in my comment section. Somebody said in the chat, I can't find it, but somebody said, yeah, but they're getting turnovers though. But we got to stay focused, because if you have to win a game by getting a turnover, you're not good enough.
I'm a defensive guy. So, hold on. Finally, we can fight about something.
Can we fight about me setting the edge? Because there's a chat going on that wants to know if I can set the edge. Okay. Do you think that I would be able to get out there and set the edge?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, you can set the edge. I don't know how sharp the edge is going to be, but you can set the edge. Here's what I'm going to say, but here's what I will say. And I forgot. Damn it. See, you said the edge right there. You got me blocked in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what was I about to say?
I'm sorry. Like, the thing is the thing that happens with this Colorado team, right, is if you start trying to live your life in turnovers, what happens when you don't get a turnover?
Okay, so here's where I agree. I mean, maybe we may differ a little bit. Being a defensive-minded guy, I harped on turnovers. I made sure that it was the number one thing defensively. We have actually won games because our offense maybe wasn't there. And here's what I always believe. There are games where your offense is going to bail your defense out.
Facts.
There are games where your defense is going to have to bail your offense out. They're going to have to steal possessions. They're going to have to steal possessions by getting those turnovers, right?
Yeah.
And here's a perfect example. Here's a perfect segue into what I really want to ask you at some point. I'm veering off, but we're going to get right back, as you said, the edge here. Here's a perfect example. If I told you, and don't spoil this if you know this, if I told you a team won in every statistical category except turnovers. Do you think that team won or lost?
They could win or lose. So here, this happened to me two different ways. So the Steelers this weekend beat the Jets, and they lost in every statistical measurable, every single one, except for turnovers. They had the one turnover, the Jets didn't have any. But the flip side of that happened against Texas and Ohio State.
Now here's one. This is an NFL game. Please don't say the name because I know you know it. 327 yards to 141 total yards.
Okay.
278 yards passing to 95 yards passing in an NFL game. 49 yards rushing to 46 yards. 4.6 play to 2.9. 22 first downs to 11. I'm just picking out the big stuff. Yeah. 71 total plays to 49.
Oh, wow. It was only 49. Interesting.
6 punts. Well, there were 2 punts for this team that's leading every statistical category to 6 punts. Penalty yards, that's the category they lost in. Same amount of penalties, more yards. No fumbles, 2 interceptions. Time of possession, 11 minutes more.
Oh, I thought 11 minutes. I was like, that is not what I thought.
Time of possession, 11 minutes more.
Yeah.
You had the ball 11 more minutes than the other team. And you still found a way to lose the doggone game. Only you can do.
But if this is the team, I was going to say, if this is the team I think it was, to be fair, though, that was also an AFC North showdown.
It don't matter. 140. Listen to me. In today's football, 141 total yards. You didn't break the century mark passing or rushing. And you won a game against a team that doubled that in total yards.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is, only in Browns fashion, that this goes to show you how bad of an organization this is, that they could lead in every statistical category. You literally had double the first downs these people had and still couldn't win the ball game. So I say all that to say, shows you the difference what turnovers make. So,
but they had 3 chances to win that game, the Browns.
I couldn't watch it.
They missed the field goal. He missed the field goal. I think they missed like 2 field goals, and I think didn't they lose by 1? Anyways,
they lost by 1 point.
Right, and so did you not see the kicker? The kicker literally lined up at a chance to win the game.
I didn't watch it because I knew Shador wasn't gonna play. What am I watching for? In the hopes?
Yeah,
I'm not watching in the hopes of.
You're right about it. Nobody's watching. Nobody wants to watch them anyway. That's fine. Anyways, somebody said I should have a show that's called Set the Edge, and I cannot stop laughing.
That might be a good one. Set the Edge.
I could not. Hey, I could talk about my hair though. I could talk about setting the edges for my hair because sometimes my edges need to be set. So there's that.
Listen, I got the number 1 edge control in the world. I'm selling it right now on eBay. Yeah.
I ain't buying it.
For real.
Wait, are we opening the phone lines tonight? Or am I just up here rambling?
No, we open the phone line. But I said all that to say, just before we do open these phone lines, that I'll say my last words about it and we open the lines. You can say your last, so if you choose to agree, disagree.
Okay.
That would be a great NIL deal for edge rusher, edge control. If he got like braids and he put a little edge control, he set the edge. See, I'm a marketing genius, man. Y'all stay off me now. Anyway.
I mean, that could be pretty good. And for a bigger guy too, that would be a good, because what else they don't get, like, there's
Michael Sam could have did it. He could have been like, hey, with a toothbrush and
really?
Be like, hey.
Out of all people that you target, that's what we're doing.
Listen, Michael Sam could have been like, hey, set the edge.
Well, I would say Micah Parsons can do it, but he's not very good at setting the edge. So he's not. He can't stop the run to save his life.
They paid me to set the quarterback, dog. They paid me to set the quarterback.
Just go get the court, just because you definitely can't set the edge, bro. So I'm going to start judging my NFL players by, can you set the edge or can you get to the edge?
Shout out to Ronald Lynch. Just subscribe. Appreciate you, Ronald. You joined the team.
Why are you on this live? This is what happens. I've had a very long day. I've been up I got up early, and here I am. Open the phone lines. Let's see if people have.
Let me do this. Let me build.
My final comments are this. Here's my final comments. I don't care if you're in your feelings about Coach Prime. I'm not in my feelings about Coach Prime at all. And I still support him, and I still hope his team wins games, because as an adult, multiple things can be true. I can be frustrated at what somebody is doing, and I can still support them. And if you want to see how I critique all football coaches, go watch a Texas video and go watch a Steelers video and come back to me and be like, okay, yeah, you are nicer on Coach Prime than you are those guys. Okay?
I already told him.
Because I all but said Coach Sark is on my last nerve. I didn't say that about Coach Prime. Okay. So if you want to be sensitive, take your sensitivity, go watch a Texas video, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Listen up, Buttercup.
Everybody tell me, oh, Miami going to lose the USL. If we lose the USL, fire Coach Cristobal. Don't even let them get back on the bus.
Period.
Point period. No ifs, ands, or maybes. I don't know what people talk. Ain't gonna be like, well, no. You know what? Here you go, right here. Hold on. What my dog on string at?
If Mario Cristobal loses, if he loses to USF, if don't even no, we're not. You know what? We're not putting that in the atmosphere.
I don't have no problem putting it in the atmosphere, because it should never happen. I have no problem saying if we lose the USL, because we're not. And if we do, off with his head. It's just that simple. It's no more talking, because you can't stop the inevitable. But I'm not going to go ahead and talk about that. But anyhow.
Yeah.
Here's the phone number, 862-799-9956.
And don't call me. Call to talk to Hayes.
I'm in the background right now. But hold on real quick before I get to 0748. I want to say this about Kaden Salter before we push on. I hope that he is going to be the starter.
Me too.
And there's a person we haven't talked about yet, is Byron Leftwich in this equation, right? Where does he?
Is he even there? He's not there. He's there.
He's part of the team. He left. Did he leave?
Can somebody let us? I thought he wasn't there.
They told me he was there. Hold up now.
Oh, is he?
If Byron Leftwich in Colorado, because he got hired at one time.
I don't think he did. I think that was a fan-created thing. I don't think he did. The reason why I don't think he did is because I've heard some things about him for NFL teams. So he
hasn't been there for weeks. See, I'll tell you, I don't watch well off media. Sorry, guys.
So
anyway,
so is he there or is he not there? Because somebody else said yes.
Here's the all-knowing of all-knowing Gennaro in his mama basement. Got all the Wi-Fi. He mad because mama tried to use the phone on Wi-Fi and took her the bandwidth.
Okay.
Mom, I know he's off.
Okay. Because I know he's doing some other things like for. Anyways, I can't. Anyways.
Okay.
So
long story short. So Pat Shermer, I guess, is the quarterback coach.
Yeah, he's always been the quarterback's coach.
All right. So with that being said, I would have loved to hear, and I know he's not going to speak on this, but I want to see what his thoughts is, because as I say this about Kaden Salter, unless I jack it up, and I do believe business is business, but if I haven't jacked it up,
Me too.
you think about, not only I'm losing this job, I'm losing my opportunity to the league, because this is it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't have 3 more years to play around, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
This is it. And I came here in good faith. Like you said, you're not going to give me the job. But, bro, think about this. I've been here all spring.
Yep.
Got on your plane and flew the Big 12 day with the youngster. Cool with that. I've been here in the summer. I did all the workouts. I get the starting gig. And I'm about to lose my job to the guy that came in against Delaware and threw 10 passes. Right? A blown coverage, one great. I mean, they were both good passes. Great passes, good check down. But let's be honest. We got to call a spade a spade. And I don't like it. I don't like it.
And because this is college football we're talking about, what are you telling all the other people that could potentially come after him? Because now you're setting a precedent where you make your bread and butter off the transfer portal, right? Because 14 high school students and 8 high school students is never getting it done in anybody's playbook. So you have to rely on that transfer portal. So now you pulled a kid, or whatever we're going to call him. You pulled an athlete to your team from the transfer portal, gave him all these things, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And now you're going to pull him after a guy comes in and completes 8 passes? 10 passes? Like whatever? Like
7.
So is that what we're doing?
I think it's a feel-good story. I'm nowhere near calling Ryan Staub Rudy. But it's like, no, but here's how I'm really feeling about this. It's like, because Rudy got that sack, he's going to take over for the starting defensive end at Notre Dame.
Never.
Like, that's how I feel. Like, that's how this feels right now. It's like we're saying Rudy should be the starter because he got that sack, which some people still question, but whatever.
the Rudy, what is it? Folklore, whatever that word is.
Yeah.
See? Sometimes I don't have the right words, everyone. See? I'm not that proper. I mess up sometimes.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying is that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Now, again, I said it before. If the dude threw picks and bad decisions, mishandling the ball, and that, cool, I get it. But
I think it's
all right.
I think it's a bad precedent. Oh, what?
Look, he doesn't run. Well, all right, watch this, coach. Let me go take this first one in around the corner. Dive it in, baby. Let's get it. 3rd and 2. Huh? Let me put it in my hand. Y'all go check out the Good, Bad, and Ugly film review I did. It's out right now, man. Y'all go hit it up. Let's take this first phone call. Cool. 0748 on the line. Let's see what you got to say. Talk to us. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Michael. I'm from Augusta, Georgia.
Michael from Augusta, baby. What's up? Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
What's up, Coach? How you doing?
I'm good, brother.
Yeah, man. What I think about it is that I feel like Coach is in a bad little spot right now. Trying to figure out. Well, I feel like Coach is just trying to look at it like, well, my defense can't stop the run. So for me to be able to be competitive, I need to be able to push the football down the field like Shador did for the past years that he's been with Coach Prime. And he understands that. So who's going to give me the best ability to push the football down the field so I can be able to score points? Because he can't rely on his defense. He can't rely on his defense if they're giving up that many yards on when the other team rushes the ball. So he's looking at it, well, for me to be competitive, I need to be able to push the football down the field and be able to score points like he's been doing. So he's looking at it with the quarterbacks. Who's giving me the best ability to be able to push the football down the field to be able to score points? Because he can't rely on the defense. I mean, and it's just Salter didn't do anything to be able to, get him benched. but does he give them the ability to push the ball down the field, despite if he runs the ball or throws the ball? Can he put up points when they get into Big 12 conference games to be able to be competitive and to be able to score points so they won't be in the bind to be able to chew up the clock by using his legs? That's how I look at it, Coach. With the Ryan Staub situation, I just feel like, you know, if y'all didn't see it in practice, then, you know, why y'all trying to do it right now, you know? And it's just it's a circus, to be honest with you, Coach. It's just, you know, Julian, he's supposed to be developing right now, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like, you know, Coach is just he's trying to play it off like, you know, he don't care. But he has a tough decision to make, you know, because if Ryan Staub does start in Houston and it goes bad, then you'll have to put Salter in. But that I feel like that's just a bad look itself, you know. So what do you really do, you know? And I just feel like I feel like Coach just loves the attention from it. That's how I look at it, Coach. He likes the attention. He likes to put the media in the spiral to have them, you know, guessing or what he's going to do next.
Yes.
And as far as the team, I just feel like whoever, you know, corrals around the quarterback, whoever, you know, gives them a good outlook on what they can do as far as being on the field, then that's the guy who you need to go with.
Gotcha.
And I feel like, you know, and I feel like Salter gives them a good chance to you know, to be able to be competitive.
I feel so until he doesn't. That's how I look at it. Really, Flaw, anything you'd like to say before we move on? We got quite a few callers.
He wasn't talking to me, Coach. He was talking to you.
All right. Well, there it is, dog. Appreciate you calling all the way from Augusta, Georgia, baby. Huh? Appreciate you, man.
All right, Coach.
Yes, sir. Much love to him. All right, we're going to our next caller here. 6888 in the building. 6888. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
What's poppin', hey? Man, what's up?
I can't hear you, man. Sound like you're underwater. Who is this?
Chairman.
It sounds like he says chairman.
Chairman, hey, man, you got to do something. Take us off Bluetooth or something. You sound like you're underwater, man. Guys, if y'all calling in, you got to take it off Bluetooth or car phone or whatever, because it's not good for.
Yo, can you hear me?
Sound better, man. Go like this.
Bobby, man. What's good?
We good. What's up? You got to speak a little louder, brother.
Hey, really, you applying pressure, really?
Hi, Chairman. Thank you for noticing. Hey, thank you for acknowledging me. I appreciate you.
Yes, man, you're applying heavy pressure. Hey, what's problem? There you go. You said something slick. I ain't like it, bro.
What I
talking
said?
About Salter. You said Salter came in and he had senior. He trying to go to the NFL and all that. How about the receivers that want to go to the NFL too?
What about them? I like that, but what about them?
That want to go to the NFL too. And plus, we got this year, we got like 50 or 60 seniors that gonna graduate this year. It's not all about Salter. If he can't move the ball how we want him to move the ball, he got to sit down.
So here's my question. He went 100% in his first drive. 100%.
About 100%. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you said he can't move the ball. They went down on the very first drive and scored. They went down the second drive, got to hit the dude square in the hands. He dropped it. No problem. They kicked the field goal.
But it's how he's taking over the offense, though. The way he's taking over the offense and the way Staub took over the offense is totally different. That's what Staub had, those type of success he had, those little short minutes he had than what Salter had. Salter had two games, and he still looked the same. And plus, he's not fitting out receivers. Half of our receivers are seniors, too. They're trying to eat. If you're not going to move the ball how we want to move, in this whole scenario, I blame two people. I blame Kobe from the recruiting staff, and I blame Coach Pond for now looking at the QB that's gonna fit the system that you want.
Sir, in the very first game, but Chairman, in the very first game, Kaden Salter threw to 10 different receivers. 10 different receivers caught a ball from Kaden Salter in the very first game.
Yeah, but he missed a lot too.
Sir, his very first game, he was 17. He was 17 of 28.
You talking about the second game? You talking about the second game, or you talking about the first game?
I was talking about the first game, but if you want to bring up the second game, he only
even both games, he missed a lot of open players that could have went for touchdown. He's too into his head to play how we want him to play. That's where the issue coming at.
Can I just ask a question?
You running.
He wasn't talking to you.
You running. You running when you don't when it's an open receiver. When it's like it's mad extra shit for him. That's what I think why he wasn't going to sit on the bench.
Okay. Listen, if he sit on the bench, I have no problem. Here's my only problem, and really for all you got it. And I brought this up about Tyler Van Dyke before. Ryan Staub has no pressure. But once you name the starter, it's a whole different deal, right? My question to you is, and I don't not say a bad game, but let's just say if Ryan Staub looks like Ryan Staub did, like against Utah last year. Didn't play bad, but was nothing exciting. What do you do then, Chairman?
He went 17. Bro, he went 17 for 24.
Where?
He only had one fumble that game, which was a mistake. And that was like the early game, like the beginning of the game. That's it. That Utah game, he went 17 for 24 or 17 for 25. One of them.
Okay, and Kaden Salter went 17 for 28. Against Georgia Tech. Against Georgia Tech.
The way Kaden Salter was. Go ahead. You said what?
No, I'm saying Kaden Salter went 17 of 28 against Georgia Tech.
Yeah, but he missed a lot of open players too.
Okay.
Those are the things we talking about.
I get you.
So, but this might be a really dumb question, but who have we seen not miss any? What quarterback on any team right now, currently, as we head into week 3, have we not seen miss wide open receivers? Like what college quarterback?
Carson Beck.
We not seen
5 yards away from him, like receivers that right in front of you. That
did you see Arch Manning play Ohio State? Did you see how awful Arch Manning looked against Ohio State? Do you think he should be benched?
Hell yeah.
So here's I got to do this quickly though, real quick.
Somebody else, Arch Manning would have been sitting down. I bet y'all wish I had Hughes back, whatever the fuck his name is.
All right, so here's what I'll say real quick, Jim, before I push on, because we got a lot of folks in here. The only thing I'm saying, I hear that, and I blame Kaden Salter for those 2 overthrows, 1,000%. But I think it's more than a one-man game. It was Delaware. I think we're not taking that into real consideration. I don't think we're taking.
But go ahead.
I'm saying,
right,
if you would have put Ryan, just hypothetical, because that's what it is. Ryan Staub against Georgia Tech.
Let me ask you one more thing though. You said Ryan Staub, the touchdown that he threw, you said it was a broken coverage. So you telling me within those 2 games that we played, the only Ryan Staub was able to look at the broken coverage and like have success with it, like killing.
No, not at all. I'm not taking. See, guys, don't take it. Don't get hurt about it. I was just saying that throw to Cincinnati. No, but here relax. Well, y'all New Yorkers, dog. Y'all New Yorkers, y'all quick to cut something. Just, bro, y'all New Yorkers, y'all so quick to cut something. Just listen for a second. I got you. I'm trying to respond to what you said. See, and then y'all get mad. Go ahead, bro. Like you asked me a question, Jimmy.
Bro, word to my mother, I ain't mad, bro.
No, but it's that New York. Listen, I went to school in Virginia with a bunch of y'all cat. Y'all got that like, when somebody don't go ahead, bro. It's not that you mad, it's just y'all demeanor. In the South, we're a little more laid back. Like, go ahead, bro. Talk to me. Go ahead, bro. Everybody DMX. Huh? Relax. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Chairman. I was saying he threw a ball because how the DB played. I'm not saying it wasn't that was a perfect throw. That's what he should have done, right? But what we're saying is it's Delaware. We have to understand who they're playing against. I think that truly matters. I think that has a lot of credence.
So let me ask you this then. So against Delaware, who do you think was the better quarterback between Staub and Salter? Who do you think impacted the team more and had the best performance against Delaware?
If I have to look at it, if you want to look at statistically, I'll say Staub. No, I know what I'm saying. If you look at it statistically, I say Staub. But I know how this game works. I know how this game works.
So how you think it's gonna play out then?
Kaden Salter starts. That's what I would do, but I don't know what Coach Prime gonna do. He don't play musical chairs.
Now, Kaden starts. Staub is starting, man.
Okay. Well, when I said that on the thumbnail, everybody told me I'm clickbait. See, I can't win with y'all.
No.
I got to push on chairman. I got too many callers in.
Don't put us all together.
I know, but I don't know what to do.
So how about Staub go over there and have 3 touchdowns? We beat Houston. Then what?
Then guess what? Coach Prime made the right call. I can't be mad at that. Nothing wrong with that. No problem.
You taking my call, man.
Come on, much love, brother. We'll talk.
Thanks, Chairman.
Yo,
right.
Really? Keep putting the pressure, really.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on setting the edge.
That boy sound like he was in a submarine down in the ocean. Yeah. All right, guys, if y'all call them, please take it off Bluetooth. If you're on the car phone, put it on the regular phone. Trust me, it has noise cancellation. It makes it much better for everybody involved. All right, 1260 on the line. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
All right, what's up? This is JB calling from the Bay Area.
JB from the Bay. Now that sounds perfect, baby. Talk to us.
Man, I think this whole thing is terrible. One of the reasons it's terrible for Salter. He's in a lose-lose to me. I don't think there's no way he looks good in this situation. I think he's gonna start. I think Salter gives him the best chance to win. I think if he doesn't start, his NFL hopes is done.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think if he does start and loses to Houston, it looks mid. Same thing. Unfortunately, I think he just went to the wrong team.
Mm.
I think this was his opportunity. He fell into the hype. We call it the macking, and this system that Schumer with Pat Shermer, whatever he runs, this don't really fit him. I don't think he's a good offense. He has a good offensive system for this style of quarterback, and so I really don't care who start. They ain't gonna win no more than 4 or 5 games. Neither one of them offer anything significantly better as far as winning games at the end of the day. Salter has an extra element of athleticism, but I would say, I'd say this style run the offense better.
Okay, how did you determine that? How did you come with that determination? Talk to me
about how the offense is. Oh, okay,
no, how Staub runs the offense better. Just tell me how did you come to that conclusion?
I'm gathering data from when Shedeur got hurt. He played. I kind of feel like he'll do whatever the coach wants him to do. He's gonna listen to the coach directly. He's not gonna play outside of his game. He know what he can and can't do.
But he checked off now. Hold on. According to Prime, he checked off and sent Sincere Brown down the field. That was not the original route, so he's not playing within their scheme.
He was within, but I mean, we at the NCAA Division I level. That's automatic.
Oh, okay.
You know, you can your pre-snap read. You know your safety plan. You read off what you got in your coverage. You can snap that. I mean, they're in high school.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure because they say he checked.
Yeah,
Prime said that Staub checked that off. Man. Okay.
He playing, man. He macking. He know, man. Oh. He's doing it at True Social or True whatever it's called, whatever that. Man, or hopefully he was. Actually, I don't know if he was, but but man, we know that this is how this go. He had a mismatch. You see a mismatch. You pre-snap read. You go with that mismatch. I will say this: Kaden Salter's confidence is done. I don't know when you get. They got to win 6 more games. I don't see how this ends in a good situation unless they win the next 5-6 games straight.
his confidence definitely be done if they win 5 or 6 games straight and he on the bench.
Stop.
Yeah.
Right.
That can't be good. Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Oh, can I tell you this? If he's a starter, I think he'll be fine. He's been through some adversity. He'll be fine. He'll be just like you say. You just can't play musical chairs with me. If I make a mistake, don't just snatch me out because I made a mistake. I think he'll be fine.
I think Prime has set the precedent that they got to play musical chairs now, which is the problem.
Well, JB, he said in his press conference that he's going to play musical chairs in a football game.
Who does that?
It's crazy. Exactly. Nobody does that. This is why you don't do it, though. This is the exact reason you don't do that. Because, like they say, you got more than one. You got 2 quarterbacks. You got none. You got 3. You worried about your defense. Hopefully, they can stop somebody.
Well, they're giving up 400 a game right now. They're averaging 400 yards a game. But yeah, I got to push on, man. We got a couple of people in here. Give me his last words.
All
right, last words.
I hate Miami.
See, I knew that was coming. Throw your face out. All right. Slap that dude's face, man. Get that. Slap in your face just a little bit, right about. That's off him. Anyway, we're going to our next call in the building. 3187 on the line. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from? 3187. What's going on? Who we talking to?
Clark.
Oh my God, Clark, where you been, bro? I ain't think we was friends no more.
Man, I've been MIA. How you doing?
I see, man. Well, I'm glad you back in action. BIA instead of MIA. What's up, man? Back in action. Get it? Missing in action. I just came over
really
there.
Fall. What's going on?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Coach,
right.
I'm one of the few people in Georgia Tech game I call for style.
Okay.
I always believed in style. From when 2023 season when he started at Utah game, and Utah was a top 10 defense in the country. They was the best defense in the Pac-12. And he went 70% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, had a fumble, two passing touchdowns, called back. He performed well against a top defense in the country with the worst offensive line in the country as well.
That was before the season started. They were the best offensive line. But go ahead. I do digress. I'm sorry.
Hey, I mean, argue with the stats.
I got you.
But he been in the system for 3 years. So, I mean, I totally believe if we had Staub start that Tech game, we win that game. I said that during the game in my space. So I think the move with Staub is Staub got the locker room. The players believe in him. All the players that played with him from the 23 season and on, after the game, they called and they believe in him. They on Twitter saying that Staub is the guy. He got the locker room. So when you got the players and the players, they see the practices and they know, unfortunately, there's politics in this. There's big money in this.
And he ain't get none of it.
Deion would have been Deion would have been killed if he would have came into this season and he didn't get a senior portal quarterback and he rolled with Staub. Our whole fan base, shit, me too. I would have been like, why are we not getting the portal? We just gonna ride with Staub and Julian Lewis. Everybody would have. He had to get a guy.
But I thought he didn't care what people thought.
Go ahead.
I thought he didn't care what people thought.
I mean, he do a lot of old head mumbo jumbo talk. Like that's.
Thank you, Clark.
He gonna say a whole bunch of bullshit. Coach, that's his version of coach speak. He say some bullshit, but that's the truth. Like Prime is the head coach, but he got people to answer to. Like every other head coach, they got sponsors, donors. They wanted a veteran quarterback that they felt that had pedigree. I always was okay, cool. Let's look at a quarterback that matched the system we running.
So let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question.
Moss or somebody that comes from a veteran that comes from the same type of system.
Can I
Mhm.
ask you a
So
question?
you want to bring Juju up? Say what now?
If let's say you're right, Staub comes in, he's the guy, he's the whatever. What do you think that? And let's say it just doesn't work at halftime. Do you want him to make a switch back, or are you just saying Staub is the guy? Go with Staub, ride till the wheels fall off, till he gets hurt and he can't go out there. Like, or are you saying play Staub to make sure he's okay, and if he's okay, let him play, and if he's bad, like I'm trying to say, is he your solidified starter, or is he your right now starter?
Me personally, I say solidified only because the team believes in him. He has the locker room. I think that's key.
Okay.
The players, I don't feel like they believe, that Kaden can get the job done. I truly feel that way, and you can see it. It looks that way.
Okay.
Let me ask you this real quick,
Ryan
Clark.
Staub
Let me look at
energizes
this
the team for sure.
before I push on because I got other callers. But here's what I'm asking. I do believe in what you're saying. I do believe players, when they believe in somebody, when you see another guy come in and so forth, right? But I think where the issue is going to lie is, yes, you're 100% right. And this situation does make it harder for Kaden Salter going against not a Wyoming, unfortunately for him, a Houston, right? Who's a little bit better. Should be way better than Delaware and better than Wyoming. If this was a Wyoming game, I believe Kaden Salter gets to start, comes out, blow their doors off, and gets that locker room back to his side. Unfortunately, to the previous caller, he's in a lose-lose situation. He throws the first incomplete pass, everybody's screaming, put Staub in the game. He sucked. Blah, 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 blah. Right? And we act like nobody can throw an incomplete pass. I mean, I've never seen, if you throw 10 or more passes, a person go 100%, except Carson Beck in the first half against Bethune-Cookman. He was 15 for 15, finishing 20 of 23. But as I digress, I was just simply saying that he is in a lose-lose situation. It may be wise that Ryan Staub go out there, pray for the best, be prepared for the worst, and you come in and out, be the I told you so savior guy. Because the moment he goes against Houston 3 and out, he's going to get booed out, right? Everybody at home about to snatch the TV off the wall. Coach Pro, you don't know what you're doing. Ryan Staub. Because, again, Clark, I got to say this. We went through this at Miami as well with Tyler Van Dyke. Coming off the bench is a total different feeling than being the starter initially. The weight is different, right? The onus is different. It's totally different. But once you become that guy, right? Once you, as they say, what the head that wears the crown is the head that wears
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Wears the crown. There it is. Right now, Ryan Staub didn't have the crown. Now that if he's going to get it and wear it, ooh, what young may say, ooh, it's way different, boy. That bologna and cheese tastes different now, boy.
Yeah, I respect that, but I'm just saying he been through it. He did it the 23 true freshman season on the road at Utah.
Yeah, I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying that Ryan Staub. I think Ryan Staub is a decent quarterback. I just think Kaden Salter gives you a better chance to win. Unfortunately, he's in an uphill battle right now, just due to the fact that
I got a question.
Just due to the fact that a kid threw 2 touchdowns against Delaware.
Hey, Coach, what have you seen against Kaden Salter against any Power 5 team he ever played that gives you that confidence? Because he's never performed well against a Power 4 team ever in his career.
What gave you?
But didn't everybody talk about his Oregon game?
Yeah, but what gave you that confidence?
No, he didn't perform well.
Okay, but let me ask you this, Clark. If you don't mind, no, you don't answer a question with a question, but I must do so in this situation. My answer to you is whatever answer you give me. What gave you the confidence that a HBCU quarterback in Deion Sanders could come to the Power 5 and do what he did?
My confidence was seeing him do it. It was only an opinion until you seen it happen.
Bro, it's only game
You seen it
2.
happen.
It's literally game 2.
Oh, he got 5 years in college, coach.
And he played at the G5 level with Liberty.
And he played against Power 4 teams with a stacked Liberty team.
And how many Power 5? Tell me how many Power 4 teams did Jackson State play?
I don't.
That's my point.
Like,
that's not a Power 4. That's not Power 4. But I get where you're going.
That's why I said it's only an opinion until it happened. That's what I said.
Right. So that's why I say my answer is the same as
with Salter though. He's played Power 4 teams. He's been in college 5 years.
And sir, he went 13-0 at that level and lost to Oregon in the bowl game.
He's played other Power 4 teams too.
But it ain't tennis, dog. You know he's on a team.
I know it's not. I'm just saying.
I know he's on a team. Just like this. It's amazing though, Clark. You ain't brought up 400 yards of defense yet.
They never will.
I'm just saying.
Quarterbacks.
I know, but
things can be true. I ain't saying.
Yeah, but that's not why he won the game.
Wrong. Both is wrong.
Yeah, but I don't think he like that's the whole argument when it comes to quarterbacks. I think that's so hard is that when they win, they did it. When they lose, they did it. That's always the problem. And this is not even like basketball where the same guys transition to offense to defense. You literally come off the field and a whole new group of people come on, right? Like that's what's so amazing about this game. But we hold that one guy accountable for winning or losing a game when Kaden Salter ain't tackled no damn body. But
I ain't never made the argument that
no, I'm not saying you did.
I never made that argument. The defense is the defense. I'm just sticking to what I've seen on the field from him. Yeah, the defense got to be better. And guess what? Changes was made on the defense. Starting linebackers that started that Georgia Tech game didn't start this game.
And they still gave up 400.
Like, but okay, when
to a lesser opponent. To a lesser opponent.
When it don't look right, shouldn't changes be made?
No, okay. Damn, dog. Man, lost to Georgia Tech.
Because it happened on the defense.
I know.
We had a linebacker that actually looked like a linebacker that was shooting gaps against Delaware and making plays, Jeremiah Brown.
So who they going to change this week? Because they still gave up 400 against a lesser opponent. So who they going to change to against Houston?
Me personally, I would like to see a different 3-tech. They're attacking Brandon Davis Swain at the 3-tech. They attacking him in the run game. He's soft. He's a redshirt freshman. But whatever reason, he plays good in practice. They believe in him, so he's playing. I'd much rather see when our senior 3-techs play. I feel like they'll be stronger at that point of attack. He can't handle a double team.
Okay.
They double they running straight at him. But
y'all better not be questioning Coach Salter. He a gold jacket. Y'all better stop that, Clark. Don't be questioning Coach Salter. Y'all, you know how that go, Clark. You better don't do that one. You better ease up.
And man, we see 5 minutes of a practice. They see 2 hours, man. So
man,
I mean,
that auntie gonna come get you. I feel you, man. But I appreciate you, Clark. Let me push on, brother. Don't be a stranger, man. BIA, baby. Back in action.
Bye. Have a good night.
No doubt.
All right. There's Clark right there in the building. We got, let me see, Anonymous on the line. Going once. Here we go. Anonymous, call us, talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Yo, what up, coach? It's DJ King Ding Lane. Really flawed look. Deion put himself in a situation, you feel me? Like, one has to believe that he sat those quarterbacks down before the game and told them, like, look, I'm going to play y'all. We're going to do this. Whatever they did, you know? Mm-hmm. But after the game, to call Staub over and do an interview with him, oh, no. If Salter was feeling away, he already going to be feeling up, like, even worse, you know? Because you got the interview.
Yeah.
Point.
Now, if he go and play Staub, if he play next week, you know, don't do too well. Let me take a step back. Colorado fans all season, you've seen this. You've seen it last season, season before that, as long as Deion's been there. They're always throwing somebody under the bus, you know? Oh, the O-line sucks. The play calling is terrible, right? But one thing I noticed about their quarterbacks is none of them really want to step up in the pocket. They don't. They like bailing out of the pocket, going on the run and shit. You know? Am I seeing things?
Well, I'll just say this: before Ryan Staub ever took the field after the Georgia Tech loss, it wasn't a Kaden Salter. It was a fire Pat Shurmur because he's on the take. Pat Shurmur got paid. There's actually YouTube videos out there like that. Pat Shurmur doesn't know what he's doing. Now, when Ryan Staub comes in the game, now it's Kaden Salter. I'm telling you, I can't keep up. This is literally a soap opera of soap operas that I can't keep up. Like, this is as the football spins, you know what I mean, daytime drama, bro. Because last week, you could literally pull up videos, people talking about Pat Shurmur sabotaging his team. We heard that the first year against Sean Lewis. Sean Lewis is a saboteur. Huh? Am I lying? Sean Lewis, this year, Pat Shurmur lose the first game. He's in on the take. He's in it with the NFL. The NFL don't want to see Prime do good, so they punish him. They planted Pat Shurmur there to fail. I'm telling you, dog, the flat earthers on this subject is crazy. Now,
if you remember,
now that Staub comes in, now that Staub comes in, it's just like it's too much. Go ahead.
You had Rob from Texas call you week 1, right? Week 2, whatever. And what's he saying? We want Juju.
Yep.
Salter sucks. We need Juju. And then they go put doo-doo in the game last week, and it just messed everybody up. You know, you got Salter, and he's the starter. He plays. Then you put old doo-doo in, and you know, he young. He gonna be okay. But right now, he's cheeks. So they pull him out, put Staub in. It's like a tug and pull, you know. It's like Deion playing with people's emotions. So of course, you know, touchdown, you know, boom. Now Staub's the guy. It's just Deion is playing emotional games with a fan base that is highly emotional. And I have a feeling it's going to blow up in his face.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
I will say one thing. No one's calling for Juju anymore. I don't think anybody, everyone is fine.
Big Tiger's still in the hunt. I need to call Big Tiger because he was the first one talking about Juju. Juju, just like Deion. Bro, the kid is 17.
Now, remember, what did they say Juju was better than Shador? Was that what it was? Yeah, remember? Yeah. I mean, it was like outlandish things. I wonder if anybody's calling for Juju this week.
Bro, and it's unfortunate. Like, I don't even want to laugh because he really is on par with what a true freshman's doing.
He's right
he
on
threw
track.
a good ball. He escaped the first part of the sack. He just ran into the teeth of the. It's okay, but you can't
right
tell.
On track.
Anyway, it is what it is. But I ain't calling no grown man. Whatever. I ain't gonna call no grown man delicious, dog. So I ain't calling you D either. You know what I'm finna call you?
Hey,
I'm gonna call you.
Coach, I'm gonna say one more. I'm gonna say one more thing. Really, really flawed. I think you're right about Deion. Like, one of the things he need to learn to do is say, "I don't know," on a real note, instead of constantly having an answer or you know, some drag, finesse, whatever. He just need to say, "I don't know." We still deciding.
Yep. Don't know. Haven't decided yet.
Shout out to J27 with a stiff old socks. Yeah, the stiff. Juju should have been 3 out of 4. It was a drop ball. Clowns be talking. Well, Kaden Salter should have been 14 for 16 on a drop ball. Clowns just be talking.
Yeah.
Go upstairs and eat you a doggone hot pocket, man.
Well, caller, I appreciate you acknowledging me when you first, spoke. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, and I also appreciate your name. So shout out to you.
I don't appreciate no name right here.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir.
You as well.
Hey, Rawhide, we see them out balls. Hey, I did what you couldn't do, Rawhide. You tried to get my L&V. It wasn't happening. But look what I found over here. It's really flawed. You got that Pink Panther on for you, boy. Huh? Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun,
It's still going.
Oh no, I'm just talking trash. Here we go. Oh my God. Stretch. Ohio player. Who you want to go first? Ohio player or Stretch?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does. It does matter. It does.
Who comes first? Who called first? Whoever called first.
All right, here we go. Stretch on the line. Talk to us, baby. You got that brown sugar?
Well, listen, da-da, 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 I'm telling you now, looking like Foxy Brown.
Talk to her. What's up with you, Stretch? Hit us up, man.
She looking like Foxy Brown. Hey, but what's up, though, man? Listen, man, I was on the panel. I missed the game. You know, I asked my panel on Rawhide Media, tell me what's going on, man. What's going on with Camp Salters and what happened? And you know, they was like mad at me because I ain't watched the game. You know, I've been putting in double duty with my job and stuff, so I always catch the games on YouTube. So I watched the game, and I told them, boy, I said, listen, this is what's going on from my eyes. I said, they need to play Staub because he can throw the ball. We know he got a ball. He can throw it. He's been there for 3 years, 2 years, going on his third year. You know the offense. He's a loyal guy, and everybody laughed at me. Stretch, come on, Stretch. This ain't football. And then he finally get in. I told you Coach Prime be listening to us. Why you think he talking about he in his little interview? He gonna roll the dice. You got a good scheme, like Spurrier. I'm gonna give you an example I gave on the other dude's show. I seen him, he got a little show. I called in on his little hotline. I told him, I said, there's other coaches out there that did packages for certain quarterbacks. Yeah, Salter was in the top 15 for the quarterbacks come out. But you know, you go from being inaccurate, you have to try something else. And then you got a freshman sensation in, 4-star, 5-star player. You got to get him some plays because you can still redshirt him in four games. You know what I mean? So get him some rec. Delaware wasn't a hell of a team. They just beat Delaware State. Shout out to Deshaun Jackson. Shout out to Deshaun Jackson and Mike Vick for their first win of collegiate football. But Delaware came in and Coach Prime, you know, he tried something. In which he be listening to us. You know, he basically be listening to me because I really gave him the game. You know what I mean? Like, and then now for you to be in Big 12 competition, you really don't have a scenario where you can like go with a first starter because now you trying to find something before they call for your head because what you went out and got, he ain't Julian Sanders. He's not accurate. You know, he can run the ball, but he's trying to show the NFL that he can be a pocket passer. So it's just like, it's a lot of different things. You got to go with the strengths here, man. You can't limit these guys because, you know, they have weaknesses. So you got to play them at their strengths. And until you start doing that, then you're going to still have, we call it for Sherman head or we call it for a different quarterback because we can only go off what we see. And last week, Staub threw what we wanted to see. And then not to hear that was in injury protocol. You know, Coach Prime know how to play the media, man. And it's bad. He plays on the psyche of people. You know, he understands the game because we look to the game for a certain way. We want you to already let everyone know who your starter is and you playing games in the media, which is a good way because you can't, you can't prepare for it. You know, I don't know who the starter is. And then, you know, and it worked. You know, you got Tim Tebow and Chris Leak. And I can go on the internet and find more scenarios where they played two quarterbacks. So it ain't a bad system. we just got so many eyes on this program that everything he do, if it don't come to fruition, we on his ass, and he should respect that and take constructive criticism good.
Gotcha. All right.
I put you to sleep, did I?
Yeah, I done fell asleep. My bad, dog. A long day.
Hey,
So
man,
you like Staub. So
man. You got the same eyes everybody else got, man. Just listen to us, man. We're gonna get you where you need to go, man. That's all it is, man. We ride with you, bro. Tighten up,
so
bro.
you think Staub should be the guy?
I think the system that they had last week will work. You know, you keep getting the freshman sensation because he's going to take over the chains one day. Keep getting some rec. Find the game that you want to put him in. You know, let everybody know you will play freshmen. You know what I mean? Continue to get those receivers. You need to go deep. Staub can throw the deep ball, but do I want him to start? No, I want to go with Salters because I know what Salters can do. He has a track record. He has a winning record in college. He just under a lot of pressure. He's coming behind Deion Sanders. It's a lot of weight on your shoulders. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Cause I was just at the football game. Man, wake up, man! Stop doing.
My bad, dog. Because you show up here, you show up here bloviating, dog.
I've been with you for 6 years, dog. I've been riding with you for 6 years, dog. Thank you for giving me more than 2 minutes, cause I had to advocate.
This man here, dog.
It's my dog right here, boy. I'm gonna holler at you later, man. I ain't gonna need talking head off no more. It's over with. I'm gonna holler at you.
It's off. I put it back on.
It's all
I'm gonna mess with you. Appreciate you, dog. Straight. It's all good.
All right, dog.
Yes, sir. Ohio player, you coming up next. Alpha after that. Shadur Showreel. I ain't never seen you on this channel before. Would love for you to call in. I would love to talk to you. I would say my brother. I would say my brother. I don't know. You got a bunch of stuff.
on hating on non-white people.
Black on black hate. Coach Hayes. You want
bless his heart.
All that hate.
Okay.
Call on in, man. I love to talk to people like you. You'll know my heart if you call in.
Don't know my.
Anyway, call on in. I just want to have a conversation. See, people hide behind them avatar. They don't call in. They don't want that pressure. That's real pressure. But see, they'd be the same one talking about, but Kaden Salter, you can't even take a phone call pressure. How you gonna stand in the pocket? Huh? Ohio player. He plays so beautifully, don't you agree? It's gonna be a good one.
Hey, Coach Hayes. Hey, really flawed. How y'all doing?
We're doing great.
Doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I got one thing to say before I start off. Ohio University.
Oh God.
One in the land. Number one. All right. Now I'm getting to Colorado.
Right.
I was hearing y'all, but we all know Coach Prime is a unique and interesting coach. Some say unorthodox. That's why, and that what makes him Coach Prime. You know, there's no press conference like a Coach Prime press conference. We all know that. The other coaches give politically correct answers, and the answers are so vanilla. Now, Coach Hayes, I do agree with you. That you know, K-South should be the remaining starting quarterback. Because if you look at the Houston defense, you know, styles make matchups. And I think K-South, in his dual threat ability, will make a better quarterback in this particular game. You know, Coach Prime is probably bluffing the reporters by not giving them the answers they want. He's probably bluffing them. And, Coach Prime does that because, he don't want people to know his game plan like that. So let's bluff them and let's keep them guessing. And then, hey, let's put K-Salt because everybody's expecting Ryan Staub. Now, K-Salt is definitely aware he has to, play better, like he did at Liberty during that 13-0 undefeated season a few seasons ago. Now Juju, he's only 17 years old. He needs time to develop. We all know that seen him play last week. So, he would get his time to shine. Ryan Staub, I like Ryan Staub. He's good, but I'm not gonna be a spur of the moment type of fan. This was Delaware, of course, and I can't be no spur of the moment. Now he had a couple of good passes to Sincere, and he did perform well, but that was against Delaware, so I just have to leave it at that. but it was a good game and it was a good victory. Now I do, want to go on Coach Hayes and really talk about the defense. The defense, they need to tune up. They need to get better. There's no doubt about that. I think because of Delaware only scoring 7 points, people overlook the stats. Oh, they only scored 7 points, but still, these stats still was, too much for comfort. Not being nice. You know what I'm saying? So you can't give up no 40 yards to a team like that, But hopefully they'll get that cleared up, especially that defensive secondary.
Yeah.
And basically, I think Colorado gonna come out with a victory, going down to Houston and coming out with a victory. This is a Big 12 matchup, and I think they're gonna win it, and I think K-Salt gonna prevail them to victory. If he does a 3 quarterback system, that's on him, because I'm just gonna say this and leave it alone. He could have looked like a genius or an idiot, especially if Ryan Staub got intercepted before halftime, but he didn't do it. So Coach Prime, he rolled the dice, gambled on himself, and it paid off. So, but he's still 3 quarterbacks, and I would like to leave it to one, but hey, I guess he know more than we do. So, we'll leave it at that. So, with all that being said, I land the plane.
My man, Ohio player, he plays so beautifully. Won't you agree that really flawed?
Right.
Well, he is an Ohio State fan, and I'm just kidding. I respect the hell out of Ohio State. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. We got the dub. Number one.
Okay. This isn't an Ohio State show. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Much love. Hey, shout out to Shador Showreel. He said he got a channel. Well, damn it, I went and pulled it up. You told me to be positive.
Oh, God.
With your channel, you so positive. You got 175 subscribers. How that positivity working out for you, boy? I'm trying to tell you. And it looked like you're taking other people's content and using it as if it's your own. You don't even make real content. You just make shorts. I'm trying to understand what you're doing on this channel. Huh? Where your positivity, my brother? As Malcolm X said, the chickens have come home to roost. My brother, with your looking, if you understand me. Huh? It looked like you taking other people's content and putting it on your channel and making shorts out of it. Oh, my brother. Oh, my brother. Huh? Isn't that what the Honorable said to my man? How dare you? How dare you ridicule those people over there when America's got blood on its hands? Oh, should do a show real. You are a grifter. I see it. I see it. I ain't never blocked nobody. Wow, that's not my main channel. Well, that's your show enough your main name. So why don't you bring your behind up here and talk to me? Shador, show real. And I hope that's your real face. Because it looked like a face I want to slap. Like this. Because you's a grifter. Huh? Oh, so you made another channel just for Shador Show Real so you could grift off his name. Are you giving that money back, my brother? Huh? Or are you only get your hands out my pocket? Malcolm X type dude. I'm just saying. Anyway, after those messages, I'll be right back. All right, Alpha Rue in the building. What's up?
What's up, my brother? What's up, Really Flawed? How y'all doing, bro?
Oh, we chilling.
We are well. How are you?
I'm confused. So I got a question for the Colorado Prime Gawkers. I need to understand. So I'm trying to follow this whole thing, and I'm just confused. Now, I don't have an opinion. The K-Salt, the Staub, the Ponder, the damn Juju, I think they all the same. So I think the results are going to kind of be the same on what the season's going to be, right? I don't think anyone moves the needle. But I heard and let me finish my little 2-minute thing, and I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna hang up.
All right, I'll put 2 minutes on the clock.
In the preseason, you guys forced it down my throat. Pause. As Deion Sanders lit it up for the first game, right? He was 14 for 23 for 132, 138. I think it's 130 something, right? With 2 touchdowns.
Some of the TCU game? The TCU game?
Oh, yeah. No,
okay.
No, I'm talking about preseason game this year for Cleveland, right? He missed some wide open throws, just like Salters did, right? Wide open throws. People that was nobody around him threw the ball and it just went to the stands. He did it 3-4 times, right? And also threw two catchable interceptions that were dropped, right? But y'all told me he lit it up. He should be QB1. Fuck it. I need him to start. We going to the
curse it on my.
Okay. So let's say that's what I believe. Let's say I'm like, you know what? You right. 14 for 23 for 130 something. He damn near played the whole game. Damn near the whole game. All the way into the fourth quarter. So K. Salters in week 1 goes 17 for 28 for 159, almost 160 yards, and is currently leading the team in touchdowns, rushing, and third on the team in rushing. And y'all say he played like trash. So you guys got to help me understand.
There's no understanding.
What criteria or what lens am I looking from? I don't understand. Shedeur killed it, but K-Salt was trash? And the stats are damn near the same?
Yes, sir.
So what? He missed a couple of open throws. Shedeur did too. So I'm trying to, you guys got to help me understand this because I don't get it. And I'm not even going to compare the second game because the second game, it ain't even close. Shedeur's preseason game, his second preseason game, compared to K-Salt, it doesn't even match. You got to understand, no matter what I feel about Colorado, no matter what I feel about how trash or how doo-doo their defense is, 2 minutes left in the Georgia Tech game, it was tied. No matter how I feel about how trash they are, no matter how I feel about how trash their defense are, K-Salt left the game with 2 scoring drives. They was up 10-0. And I'm pretty sure at halftime, if he stayed in the game, they probably would have been up at least 17-0. I felt like that could have happened. I think the Juju situation threw the game off more than Staub did. So you guys got to help me understand what lens am I looking from. Because if Salt was trash, then Shedeur was trash.
Al-Farouk.
If Shedeur was great, then Salt was great.
Al-Farouk, you have to stop this.
I'm not stopping because you have to help me understand.
I can't.
The gawkers are starting to drown themselves in the ooze, and I don't know what to do. Do I help them?
No,
I'm not gonna give them CPR.
What is he saying? The gawkers.
The gawkers.
You know
the hot tours. The hot tours.
The hot tours.
Here's what I'll say.
What the hell is it?
Here's what I'll tell you, Alpha. You can't help. I learned this. I learned. I'm being as serious as I can be. I was listening to a scientist. He was talking to some flat earthers. And the flat earthers were trying to convince listen, astrophysicists that the earth was flat. And this dude had only watched like YouTube videos of not even astrophysicists talking about flat earth. And the flat earther asked him a question. And this is what I learned. Just follow me for a second, Alpha. He asked the astrophysicist a question, and he answered it. The flat earther said, I don't believe you. And you know what he said? No problem. You're not ready to be convinced. And he walked off. And that's where I'm at with it. They can ask a question. I'll say my piece. And if they're not willing to listen to the information, then okay. That's where you have to go with this. Because Alpha, you got much more to live for than the gawkers. You understand? You got family. You got life. Hold on. Hear what I'm saying. Don't add gray hairs to your life for the gawkers. Let them gawk on.
No gray hairs. I'm not asking them to listen to me. I'm asking them to listen to them. I have no skin. I'm trying to figure out what are you saying?
But that's the problem. Stop, sir. You can't. Don't. This is what you. This is what. Why are you trying to fit? You can't rationalize with irrational people.
So just let them drown. Let them talk on the gawk.
Yeah. Yes. Let them gawk on.
Okay. Hey. All the prime gawkers and Shador gawkers, go ahead and drown.
Gawk on.
I'll holler at you.
Hey, hashtag gawk 100.
You know, hot tuies. Get your hot tui on. Enjoy, because what y'all saying makes absolute. How the hell you gonna say somebody destroyed it and killed it and
see what you're doing? No. See what you're doing? See what you're doing? You're trying to rationalize irrational behavior. Stop.
Okay. Well, I had to get that in because I've been wanting to know that question. And if you just look at it, it's just like, are you serious, bro? Are you fucking serious? Y'all talking shit about the kid, and he played
rawhide people
better than the guy you said should go to the Super Bowl.
But why? But see, stop right there. I'm not going to allow you to do this. I won't allow you as a friend, Alpha.
Okay.
I won't allow you to harm yourself.
Watch it. I'm gonna watch from my porch and just watch them.
The gawkers won't allow them to hurt themselves, so I won't allow you, Alpha Roo, to hurt yourself. Don't sprain your brain on gawking gawkers. You understand me?
Yeah. Hey, the double G's, the gawkers, them double G's is a mother.
Hashtag hot tour. Yes, sir.
The hot tour.
Should men be doing?
All y'all hot tours, think about what the fuck y'all talking about. Save yourself because that ain't Kool-Aid you drinking. That ain't Kool-Aid you drinking. All right.
Bye. Law dog, go save him.
What just happened?
I don't know. Somebody got gawked. That's it. 9894 on the line. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from. Do me a quick favor after this phone call. If you want to call in, please do so now. If not, we're going to lock the line and finish this thing out here today. Call or talk to us.
Man.
Oh, they hung up. They waited all that time and hung up. It wasn't me. All right, 8616. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from.
Calling from Texas, baby.
What's up? Now, they only make two things in Texas: steers and fears. Are you a steer?
I'm neither one of those. I'm from Kentucky. So.
All right. So talk to me, man. What's going on?
Hey, Coach. I told you I was going to call in for my therapy session.
Who is this? What's your name, brother?
Wild Dog.
Oh, this ain't Wild Dog. This Wild Dog?
Oh. This is Wild Dog.
You sound a little different, Wild Dog. Sound more like Tame Dog. Anyway, what's up with you?
Hey, any kind of dog. You can call me any kind of dog you like.
Bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay.
I didn't believe you, the story you was telling me. I was, I got good neighbors. I'll pet sit for my neighbor, and man, the cult members busted in through the front door and took the neighbor's dog from me, thinking it was mine.
Trying to tell you, they still.
But
got
I'm
my
glad
dog.
she got a dog.
You all right, bro? We can't hardly hear you, Wild Dog.
What is going on?
Wild Dog. Sound like you got a muzzle on, Wild Dog. Sound like a hot dog right now. You got to fix your phone, Wild Dog. That Cricket Wireless tripping. I don't see how it's so hard to work cell phones, y'all. They just they're a little rectangle, and they don't move, but y'all be tripping. But anyway, why we waiting on Wild Dog?
Hello?
I can't hear you, man. Sound like you're underwater in jail somewhere.
Oh, dang.
Your Bluetooth done kicked on somewhere, man. These guys here, boy. I bet y'all be doing this on job interviews too. Talking about, damn, why I ain't get a job? Wild Dog, I'm gonna let you go last because you good now? You get that fixed and we'll come back to you, man. Dr. Stallings in the building. Dr. Stallings, what's up, baby?
What's going on, my brother?
It sounded like Wild Dog was drowning in that gawk sauce.
Yeah, man.
I think you should have me on your show, brother. The reason why I said that, you had a conversation last week, right? Do you remember?
Yeah, talk to
when
me.
I said the best quarterback on that team is Staub. Best quarterback. The second best quarterback is I forgot his name, number 22, about 6'5". Kaden Salter is the third best.
A quarterback with number 22? Damn, that's ugly.
Yeah, punt. Spend it. He just ain't got the opportunity, right? So, he's the second best. Salt is the third, and Juju's not ready. And I've seen Prime Time do some really cornball stuff to Staub. It was really phony. He ain't played Staub in 2 years. When Staub threw that touchdown and came off, he grabbed Staub by the helmet and said, "I always believe in you." That to me was so phony. If you believe in him, why the hell he ain't been playing? You bring Salt in there and you put a 17-year-old freshman over Staub who's been in his 2 years. A 17-year-old who's physically not ready. The game is too fast. Okay? Here go Coach Prime. I don't care what type of star you got. A star doesn't mean anything. If that's the case, then why the hell Juju on the field? A 17-year-old should never see the field. He's not physically ready.
Talking, dog. You talking, dog.
So Staub has been ready. And I forgot the number 22 guy. Ponder is the second best quarterback on the team. So Prime talking about I keep it real. Staub ain't he just wasn't ready to play when he played against Delaware. He been balling out for a while. It's not by accident. So
Hold up. I'm sorry, Dr. Stallings. I'm sorry. We got earth-shattering right here. Shout out to Chris E. Chris E say all facts. Dr. Stallings, I'm glad you said it. Because if I would have said it, Chris E wasn't having it. I've been looking for him at night with a flashlight. Chris E don't ever agree with me. But that's the macking, the pimping, the coach speak that people be talking about. I don't believe in stars, this, that, and the other.
Thank you.
So coach, here's coach speak. So coach, what you saw in practice, was that not better than what Juju was doing? Probably so.
Thank you.
But the money, the stars, all boosted up all of that, right?
Thank you.
All of that plays a part. But I know you don't have to. And again, I'm not mad that Coach Prime said it. That doesn't bother me. It really does. It's Coach speak. Can I be honest with you? If Coach Hayes was up there, I'd have said the same thing. You know why? Because they're going to run with it and print it. So I get that. But I'm not going to sit up here and try to tell you, I don't know what solidify mean. Now that I'm not going to do. But coach speak is coach speak. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell your kids that, hey, baby, I believe in you. Yeah, it may not be what you think, but I get it. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? I just hate to say it.
That work with a freshman. That I played college basketball. That don't work with a 21-year-old.
That's
fair.
Doesn't.
That don't work, man. Like whatever. Thank you. I've been better than the freshman when he was at. I was in your offense for 2 years, and this boy was in high school, and you gonna put him over me for real? Is that easy? I watched the boy Underwood from Michigan, 18-year-old, struggle. If not ready, we throwing him out there, and we wonder why it's bad quarterback play, right? There's no more developing any more players. Just jump the line. So when I hear Prime, man, stop it. You should even grab the man's helmet and grab his face mask and say, hey, always believe in you. I prefer you just throwing up the handshake, patting him on the booty, let him go by and give him that lame lie.
True story.
One thing players we don't like lying. Don't lie to us. Don't lie to us.
I think that's
you
a good point.
That damn much. Why I'm third string, coach?
True story.
That's what I said.
I just see that's the phoniness.
Hey, because when Juju came off, Prime may be like, I believe in you, Juju. You gonna be all right. You're like, go over there and sit on the bench.
I'm gonna tell you what God loved. I told you last week the Star was the best player, the best quarterback on their team. I know what I'm looking at.
Talk to him, Dr. Staub.
If all things are equal,
Now, you the one that didn't know James
Staub
Franklin
ball
was
out.
black, but go ahead.
All things are equal, and Staub ball out. Staub is a sophomore. That means Juju won't see the field for 3 more years.
Dr. Staub, I got a better one.
Mm-hmm.
Staub, here go the scenario of all scenarios. Y'all ready?
I'm listening.
Staub balling out.
Yes.
They in the middle of conference play. Let me pull up Colorado's schedule. Hold up. Ooh. Huh? Watch this. I'm finna bust your head open right here, Dr. Stalling. You ready for this really flawed? I'm finna bust your head open.
I'm ready.
Staub comes in, beats Houston, Wyoming, BYU, TCU, Ohio, Iowa State. They getting ready to go into Utah. Come in and say, Coach, I need y'all to cut me a check for $1.5 million. I ain't playing.
Come on.
Because I think I earned my I've earned my NIL. We number 1 in the conference right now. We getting ready to go play currently right now the number 20th ranked Utah as we finish this conference playout. What happened? What happens? Dr. Stalling, what do you do? What do you do, Dr. Stalling?
You write him that check.
What do you do, Dr. Stalling?
You write him that check. You know what you do? You know what's going to happen? Juju's father and them ain't crazy. Staub's on a sophomore. Oh, you gonna have to get out of there.
No, I ain't asked you about this. I'm Ryan Staub. I'm going into Utah week. I need 1.5 million. That's what the both of them making 1.5. I need 1.5. I give you a 1% discount because you're Coach Prime. I need a life supply of almonds and some blender shades. I ain't playing no more. What's up?
Staub, I ain't got 1.5, but I got 1.3 for you.
I can't do nothing, Coach. I can't do nothing. I need 1.5. I need some blenders and a life supply of almonds.
You got it. I get it. Yeah. Get it. You're gonna pay a guy 5'10", 175 pounds, $1.5 million. Gotcha.
Hey, it don't matter.
And I'm gonna tell you,
I don't want. Hold on, I don't want Iowa State. I done beat TCU. I done beat BYU, Wyoming, and Houston.
That's right.
Sean say, and some depends for my granddaddy. He be peeing on himself for life.
Yeah, he gonna get it. He gonna get it.
Huh?
He gonna get it.
Don Juan, give me some blender shades and a lifetime supply of almonds. Matter of fact, I need the insurance policy. Aflac.
Right. That's right. Hey man, if I can see it watching the well-off videos that Staub is the best quarterback, and I'm only watching snippets, man. What the hell Deion doing? What are they doing up there?
I don't know if really Flawed fell out of the chair or not, but listen, here's what I'm gonna say this, Dr. Stalling, before I get neck bone on here. I don't know who said it earlier, and I want to give them their credit, but I had it up on the screen. Somebody had the "Don't Stop Believing" shirts. Huh? Don't stop believing. Remember that?
Yeah.
Come on now. Let me get that 1.5 million.
Yeah. Hey man, you on something right there. I didn't think that far ahead.
I can't take credit for it. Somebody had it. I can't remember who put it on the
okay.
It's in the comment section. I had it on the screen.
First of all, let me say this, get off the phone.
They're gonna play that when he scored.
You never replace the man. You replace the man that replaced the man. Looking at Salter, you had too much pressure on you, man, to live up to be as good as you do. Now, Robert Griffin made a good point. He played quarterback. He said Salter is playing quarterback instead of playing football. That's how he looked like.
Wow,
He's
dog.
indecisive. His throws are high. Staub is a gunslinger. Staub is like not putting him on the level of a Baker Mayfield or a Brett Favre, but he throw that ball as a receiver. You like that. He takes chances down the field with that ball. And they don't have any choice but to go to Staub. The offense look crisper. They move the ball. And the teammate, one thing about a transfer, I played basketball, they bring in the transfer. You rock with the transfers, but you really kind of like the guys you came in with, right? He came in with guys who was there. So you root for a guy like that. So I'm gonna get off the phone.
Yes,
Deion, I love Deion. He's getting phony. He's getting cornier. He got real corny with the Rudy. The Rudy story Notre Dame talking about he cried. Man, Deion, would you stop it? And stop it now.
I missed that story. What story was that?
Rudy. When Rudy played with Notre Dame, walk on, I guess he scored a touchdown or something. It was a football story about Rudy.
Well, I know who Rudy is, but because Prime brought that up.
He equated Staub as being Rudy. So he's saying he's cheering for the underdogs. But he's a third string. Man, Deion, stop it, man. Quit playing. Quit playing. Let's stop it, man, with all the antics, man. So I ain't gonna hold you up, Coach. Man, y'all Miami, y'all rolling right now. Y'all rolling. Y'all looking good. So keep it up, man. I'll talk to you, Coach. You have a good night, man.
Don't hate me because my team beautiful. Yes, sir. Appreciate you,
right.
Dr. Stoller.
That's right. All right.
Yeah, we don't want to hear no more of that. Listen, here's what I'm going to say. Now, Wild Dog Media, you know I love you, bro. But you know, and I know, and really Flawed know, it ain't been no three-way competition since the spring. Stop that. I don't think in the spring Ryan Staub threw but 2 passes in the spring game. They don't believe in Ryan Staub. Ryan Staub, let's just call it what it is. Let's give the credit where the credit is due. Ryan Staub went out there and maximized his opportunity. That's it. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody believing that kid. Ain't nobody said, oh my God, he's the next coming. Ryan Staub was the best to sit behind Shador and not complain.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Staub was loyal to this program and said, I'm not going to leave. Even Coach Prime told him, somebody going to get a good quarterback. Didn't he say that in the press conference about Ryan Staub? Guys, we got to stop creating narratives. Wild Dog, you know I love you, brother. But it was never a three-way competition. Ryan Staub ran on that field. He had his 2 series, and he maximized the opportunity because he was under no pressure. Just like Tyler Van Dyke did when De'Aaron King went down. Because guess what? If I blow it, that's what they expect. If I make a play, shit, I'm king of the hill.
Right.
That's it. Let's stop. I know Coach Prime Coach speaking y'all to death, man. Man, I saw it in him the whole time. And I'm not saying Ryan Staub wasn't balling in practices, but they were never going to put a no NIL dude over damn near $2 million. That's like you going out buying a Bugatti and you keep driving your Volkswagen Jetta from 93. Talking about because they ride better. Y'all got to stop. You get it? Y'all got to stop. You see what I did there?
I don't understand why they have to make Coach Prime right. Like sometimes you can just have gotten it wrong. That's okay.
Rawhide, don't do that, Rawhide. Man, when he said
like,
that,
why are we acting like sometimes you can just have it wrong? He's a human. Like he can just get it wrong sometimes. Why do we have to twist it and turn it? And well, because the one thing at the one time in the 2023 and then the quarter and then the half and then like
no, but why
are
you
y'all
just
serious?
But why you just can't let Coach be Coach speak and pass on? And just let it go
and
by.
just keep it moving. It's like we tried like I always say, if somebody is making you twist and turn and manipulate and not look at facts and not look at stats and not look at what's reality, that's manipulation. Like you shouldn't have to defend somebody that hard. You shouldn't. You shouldn't have to try to make somebody right that hard. Well, what happened is in 2023, Staub came in. And because he came in at the very last game in 2003 against Utah, when, by the way, nobody cared about football because it was the end of the season and Colorado was 4-7. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Context matters. And then what happened? 2024, he didn't play a single damn snap. But that's okay, because then he comes back, and then in the spring, it was a whole tryout, and it was a tryout, and it's still a tryout, and he didn't play in game 1, but he's the best, and we love him, and because he didn't play, but that's okay, because now he played, but remember 2023? Remember? Like, what are we saying? Like, I'm listening to people like twist themselves in knots. It's like,
yeah, real quick. Hey, Rawhide, I spoke about that already. I know Coach was making a joke. It didn't land right. I think it's some bull crap. The fact that people are repeating it is bull crap. I've already said this, Rawhide, on this channel, that if we would have called him John Pope Staub, the Catholic Church would have made Prime apologize. I'm just being honest, right? I know it was a tongue-in-cheek deal. I get it. I'm not really holding Coach Prime accountable for what he said. It was, it was a mistimed joke. I get it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people are not running with that. They're using their titles and everything else. Man, no culture vulture us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already stole everything. And don't culture vulture us to death. You know what I mean?
And then,
if we say that about any other culture, and we've seen it other than no, we got to apologize. We got to apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't really mean what I said. If I hurt anybody's feelings, I didn't mean that. I'll do better. I'll go to classes, and I'll talk. Go ask Nick Cannon. So anyway.
Yeah. I'm just like, come on, like, pay attention. Whenever you have to defend somebody in your life that much, it's them. Stop it. Just stop. We got it wrong. It's okay. Because honestly, my thing is this. I feel like a lot of people are talking about Houston. I care about Houston, right? But that's game 3. I care about game 6 and game 7 and game 8. So if we can't even admit we have it wrong now and to fix it and course correct, it's not going to get better. So it's like we have to stop like twisting and maneuvering. And why is there still a quarterback competition in week 3? Mm-hmm. That's a problem. What are we doing? And if is that your excuse? I mean, come on. Like, that's unacceptable. And that's why I'm just like, we're really trying to excuse away this. Like, whatever we say, it's like, come on.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Can I say this? I said my piece. If Coach Prime want to go out there, like you said, you don't care who start. He can start whoever he wants. It's his ship. You can sail it to open waters or run it straight into an iceberg and call it the Titanic too.
Period.
I don't care. We have a talk, we have a show, we talk about sports, we're giving our points of view. But at the end of the day, he's the same one that could tell you in the same breath who goes out and play musical chairs with quarterbacks and literally just play musical chairs with quarterback, and y'all have found a way to defend the bullcrap. Like, what I'm saying is, you do what you want. We just have a talk show and we speak about it.
Yeah.
But it's like y'all don't hear that. Like, who goes out and plays musical chairs with quarterbacks when you literally just said, I gave all 3 quarterbacks 2 series? That's musical chairs with quarterbacks, dog. In a legitimate game. Not in mop-up time when you up 45-3. We talking about you only up 10-7 or 10-0. You're only up 10-0. 10-0 is nothing in football.
And it is okay if you get it wrong sometimes. It's okay. The best of the best get it wrong sometimes. Like, it's okay. Now we have to fix it. Like, that's my thing is like that. And I say this all the time, like, stop excusing bad behavior because it's just going to continue to be bad behavior. We have to fix it. What's the fix? Who's the fix? He literally could call me right now and say, hey, or they could come out on Sunday, literally, I don't care. Put Jeremiah Brown, the linebacker, put him at quarterback. If that's our guy, guess what? That's our guy. Right. Great. But stick with the guy. Like, don't play mythical quarterbacks and do this and do, like, stick with the guy. Let's keep it moving. If he sucks, pull him, put somebody else in. Like, let's just keep this moving. Like, we don't have to make excuses for everything that happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not good.
And here's the deal. Like, shout out to Outsider said, it's Delaware. They can do it. Like, Delaware didn't stand a chance. But then you got the same people outside saying, well, Houston ain't no better than Delaware. Like this, like you got to hear it. So this is where I think we get confused. And I think because we're on this side of the microphone, we get bombarded with a lot of this, and y'all maybe don't. But you're saying one thing, right? And I actually agree with Outsider. It was Delaware. I don't think I told you Juju could have played the whole game and they still would have won the game.
Yeah.
But then you have people that'll say, Houston ain't no better than Delaware. It's literally in this chat. If you go back, Houston is no better than Delaware. I bet he won't play musical chairs there.
No, absolutely not.
Anyway, I'm gonna lock this phone line. We're gonna take these last two callers, and
the conference has been locked.
Get about this deal. Neckbone, if you don't mind, no, I didn't open it last year because they locked out. I'm gonna take this. I don't know what the number this is, and then I'm gonna get you Neckbone just to close it out. 7663. Call and talk to us.
This is Kitwana from San Francisco. I'll talk to you in a minute, Coach.
Kitwana, how you doing, brother? Oh, Neckbone hung up.
I'm
Kitwana,
doing
what's
good.
up?
I have to say that he saw this as an opportunity to allow Juju to play, and I guess had a wild hair up his behind and said, I'll let Stubbs play, because when I observed Stubbs play, I mean it wasn't an immaculate drive he was doing. I can't imagine that he's going to allow Stubbs to start. That would make absolutely no sense to me. I have to agree with you. He's known all the time who the starting quarterback is. Mm-hmm. This is just to bring eyes and clicks. Yeah, I don't know. And if you were the head coach of CU, what would you do, Coach?
First of all, I would have never done that in the first half. That was the first thing, because you always had this potential of creating this right here, right? The dissension amongst the ranks. Like I said, if Ryan Staub would have had this same performance at the 11-minute mark of the fourth quarter, nobody would have questioned this. The same exact numbers, the same throw, the big touchdown, drive him down there to score. They'd be like, oh man, he could really play. He'd be good in case Salter get hurt. Right? But because he did it at 10-7, right? The score was 10-7. And he took him on a 35-second drive, which I think K-Salter could have made that same deal, potentially.
True.
That that right there created the conflict. So that's what hurt you. Now, if you would have said, hey, I want to give these guys 2 drives, whatever, I would, of course, you can always split the pie however you choose, but Coach Prime decided to do it as he said in the beginning, which, as you see, it creates an issue. And these are those learning curves that, from a coaching perspective, you have to learn, right? You have to learn, like, hey, I bet I won't do that again, right? Especially if I kind of know where I'm going. But anyway, that's what I would have done. And then second is going into the Houston game. I personally, I still go with Ryan Salter until he proves me different, until he proves me wrong. Or
Ryan Salter?
I'm sorry. Kaden Salter.
I'm like, who's that? Okay.
That's a mixture of both. That's a mixture of both.
You go with both of them.
Well, the other thing I thought was kind of foul is to put Salter back in cold after all of that.
Exactly.
2 hours later.
Exactly.
They showed it.
Yeah.
2 hours after you've been on the field. 2 hours.
Yep. And like I said at the beginning,
failure.
And like I said at the beginning of this thing is there was 0 penalties on Colorado until Salters came back into the game. And that entire offense, what was it, a false start? It was like they couldn't get going.
Really
whether it was his cadence, whether it was timing, whatever it was, they just couldn't. It just never looked the same.
Here go the best question. Was that still the starting offensive line?
Oh God,
yes.
I don't even know.
And he came out shook because it kind of felt like he has to outperform,
right?
Stubbs,
Yep.
To keep his spot,
Mm-hmm.
But that's my take on it. I think what it did is it potentially messed up the locker room.
Yep.
And I don't know how they're going to get it back. And I like Coach Prime in Colorado. So
yeah. We'll find out, man. Well,
thank you.
Katana, man, I love that name. How you say it again, brother?
Key, like a set of keys, Keytwana.
Keytwana. Where's that from, brother? Where's that name from?
That's Key Swahili. It means pledge to live.
All right, man. Well, I love Keytwana. All right, man. That's all right, brother. Thank you so much. All the way from the Bay, huh? Yay.
From the Bay.
It is, Shout out to you, Keytwana. Thank you so much as we wrap this deal up.
Take care.
Yes, sir.
Take care, Coach.
Anytime, brother. All the way from the Bay, man. Neckbone said, my bad, he had to go clock in. We're going to catch you, Neckbone. I heard you was in there cutting up.
What?
You said, my apology for my sound code football. Next time I'll try from the computer. No, just call on the phone. I don't know what happened. Maybe it sounded like he jumped onto a Bluetooth, Wild Dog, or something like that. Sometimes
maybe he was driving or something.
Yeah. But anyway.
You said, which call it is, okay. You said Neckbone? What? He's not on the phone?
Up. Yeah, he had to hang up.
Okay, that's what you pulled up on the screen. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, it was a great show, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Really flawed in the building. Chris E. I ain't seen you in a long time. Just had the shirt on with your name on it, man. I was talking about you. My palm must have been itching.
Yeah.
But anyway, the best part of this show that I love is when we have the people that say we hate, and this show is full of hate, and they've been on here with us for 2 hours and 30 minutes and have never made comment in the whole 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Chilling.
But that's the part that I love. Like, at least the dude that said he had a channel, at least he went away or he stopped commenting. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get a little, like here, the J27 literally left his comment at 11:01. It's 11:03.
Yeah. No, and that's what I always say. Like, it's an honor when people that are annoyed with you don't want to hear you talk, think you say everything wrong, think you whatever. And I'm like, but you're hanging out with me. You're watching every single thing that I say. Thank you for being here. And thank you for engaging.
Look at this 10:55 talk show. This is a hate fest.
Yeah. I love that.
That was at 10:55. Hey, Gennaro. Huh? You'd be surprised though if you lift your mattress up how much nasty stuff up on them Cheez-Its and gummy bears. Basement dweller. Anyway. Listen, we in the building, man. We have fun. Really flawed. Thank you for coming through. As always, we used to have Hayes Street. He used to come on Mondays. But we will try to work some more. We got to get our schedules right. Get a thing. We got to get the people what they want. And we got to do it quickly.
We got to do it quickly.
Right. Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off on the right. Y'all.
I do. One thing I do want to say though, I think that anytime you're talking about football, anything really, I think it's a misnomer to think that we all have to agree, or that you have to take a side, or that just because I don't agree with it, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying I don't agree. And I think sometimes people hear people saying like, I think this is a terrible idea. And some people think that I'm saying something is wrong. I don't have to like everything, just like nobody else has to like us up here talking. But we're going to have an opinion. And that's what this is about. It's like, just because you can have an opinion, it's the exact opposite of mine. I can have an opinion, it's the exact opposite of yours. Okay, now what? Now what? We have two different opinions. And so I think sometimes it's like, we want everybody to agree with us. And if you don't agree with us, that means like you're terrible or you're this or you're that. And it's like, grow up. Like, that's not how this works. That's not how the world works. Like, I think we need to talk. That's the problem.
I think the biggest thing, Flaw, the biggest like thorn in my side is the wish-washiness of people's opinions, right? That this week it's this, but next week it's that. Because they really don't have because here's the real issue. They don't really have an opinion. What they have is somebody else's opinion that they're regurgitating. So because it's not their own opinion, they don't have any foundation behind it. So they don't really know what to stand on. Yeah. They just go with what sounds good. right? They just go with what sounds good. My bad, I got an old school ring on this joint. Now, why Streeter calling me right now? Look at Street calling me. Look at this. Watch this. But anyway.
Oh, I thought you were going to pick it up. I was like, oh, gosh.
I tried to pick it up.
He hung up.
Weird number. Yeah, but anyway, long story short, they don't have any foundation to their opinion. So because they don't have any foundation to that opinion, whichever the wind blows, they go. That's why week 1, they only hear one YouTube. And this is back to Coach Prime's point, even about his own stuff. People just first, right?
Yep.
Watch this. Pat Shurmur, he's on the take. Now everybody running with it. Pat Shurmur, the NFL has colluded against Coach Prime and Pat Shurmur trying to get an NFL job. So he's there to sabotage Prime so he can get a job with the Giants next year. Right?
Yep.
Hold up. Hey, Street.
I'm looking at this video.
Hey, we live right now, dog. Really Flog can hear you. So you live right now. Don't be talking crazy.
Live? Am I live?
You live right now.
Live.
She can hear you. You can't hear you.
Live on what?
What you mean live on what? We live on the street. We on YouTube.
Y'all live? They can hear me? Who
Yeah.
can hear me?
Everybody.
People in there. People in there.
165.
What's up, man?
We just closing it down, man. I said I'm gonna go get some new friend, man. But listen, I'm gonna close it down. I'm gonna hit you right back, dog. Give me 2 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. See, everybody think we beefing. Everybody think, like, y'all beefing. Why y'all don't talk to each other? Ain't nobody beefing.
Nobody is. If you only knew. And I think the other thing is too, is in order to learn more though about football and how things are supposed to go, you have to be able to listen to people you don't agree with. That is why I will go watch other teams' channels and I go engage with how other people are talking about football. I go look at other teams, and you have to watch other teams so that you are able to have a better foundation. And a lot of people just don't know. And instead of saying, I don't know, like Coach Prime, they won't say anything. And I think that's a problem. And the last thing I'll say, and then I'll be quiet. A wise man once told me, this would be my dad, once told me, never deal with a man or a human being that makes you defend them, their character, their energy, their actions more than they would ever defend you.
That sounds wise.
So it's like, period. And watching everybody twist and turn and manipulate and all that, it's like, come on, we have to do better. And a lot of you that are listening, I know you're listening because you're triggered, and you only triggered when you get annoyed. Period. So it's just how it is. So
Look,
it's like,
look at the
stay
two right here.
focused.
Look at this. These two right here. They both of them triggered. Gennaro finna go he gonna go try to drown his goldfish right now. He finna go in there and drown the goldfish. Huh? And let J27 in there. I don't know why all my socks keep standing up by themselves. They're so stiff.
Not that. But no, listen, at the end of the day, I appreciate you having me on, and I appreciate getting to do this. I mean,
It's all good. Let's do this.
I'd probably, and only how many? No crazy calls. So we did well.
I don't know about that, but let me do this. Since you brought up a wise man, after I say this, I'm gonna say my goodbyes now. I'm gonna let you leave it off. Appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. The good, bad, and ugly film review of Colorado versus Delaware is out right now on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check it out, man. We break it down. We talk about it. The good plays, the bad plays, and then the ugly play. I think they only had 2 ugly plays, but I get it. I'm a hater. But I'm going to leave on this note. Since she brought up a wise man. A wise man once told me, man, go to bed with itchy butt, wake up with smelly fingers. Rawhide, really flawed. Quickly, let people know where they can find you, and we out of here.
You can find me at Really Flawed at Yahoo. That's not even my email. You can find me Really Flawed everywhere. So on Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it, on Instagram, and that is my YouTube channel. So if you want to hear more honest, real, raw takes, I'm your woman for the job. But yeah, that's my YouTube channel. You can find me there at any time. And I always promise to just say the thing I'm thinking. So you never have to worry about what I'm thinking. I'm never going to try to manipulate you. It's not what I do.
All right.
I
We
cannot
outta here.
believe I'm on this thing. And now I'm like, how does my waist look?
Hey fellas, I gave y'all the big view. Y'all ain't even hit the subscribe button. I hit the solo picture. Y'all ain't hit the cash app, the super chat, nothing. Y'all ain't nothing. Hold up. Ain't this the Malcolm X brother right here? And now you gonna come on here and degrade? Hold on, you gonna come on here and degrade our black sister like that? Huh? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, "Don't you do that." All I see are twins, but you gonna come on here and talk, and you gonna downgrade our sister like that, huh, brother?
I need to see the waist. I need to see the waist.
That dude out of here, boy. That's the grifter right there. Those are the hypocrites I'm talking about. Those are the hypocrites. Should do a show real. Should do a show fake. How about that? Huh? Put that pork chop sandwich down, my brother. Put that pork chop sandwich. Shout out to Reggie for the $10. Bless you, Cole. Bless you, Reggie.
See,
man.
I'm trying to see something. You won't let me. This isn't fair.
All right, quickly, we gotta go. There it is.
Yes.
Get out of here. Peace.